Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the Cabinets Feed and Seed pregame show. I'm Tommy Wood along with David Burkhalter. We're back at Volunteer Stadium. The Vols are in action tonight taking on Shelby County. David, both teams 1-1, and hopefully the return home will also be a return to the win column. Real important thing tonight, though, it's a region matchup.
That's exactly right, Tommy. You know, last week is done. It's in the history. And as far as the region schedule is concerned, it doesn't really matter. But tonight is where the real season starts. It's the first region matchup. And you got to win it. You got to win as many region games as you can, not only to get into the playoffs, but to get that good home field advantage in the first couple of rounds. Maybe you can be a top seed again this year. You
know, a lot of folks say if you want to play in November, you better take care of September, right. And that's kind of where we are the first weekend in September. Talking about Shelby County, they come in 1-1. Looking back, the first week they really just blew away Jemison 42-6, and then last week they lose a heartbreaker to Helena 33-32. You talk about that. These teams. You watch Shelby County on film, and they're not really flashy offensively, but somehow they're putting up some points.
Yeah, Tommy, if my math is right, they're averaging somewhere around 37 points in the first 2 weeks. You know, they like to throw the ball a little bit, but they've got a balanced offense, so you can expect both throws and runs. The Wildcats didn't attempt to pass in week 1, though. Rushed for 474 yards last week, however. Made a lot of plays through the air. This team is a run-first team, and you are, like I said, you are going to see some passes as well. We had trouble stopping the run last week, let's just be honest. Fortunately for us, we match up better on both sides of the ball and where the line of scrimmage is concerned. So maybe we'll have a little better advantage this week with a smaller division region matchup, though. And you know, we got to control that line of scrimmage to stop this running attack.
And I think, obviously, in my opinion, I think the Vols are going to have a speed advantage here tonight.
Yeah.
Shelby County is going to line up, run right at you. But again, that's something that really plays against our strength. We are more of a speed team, and that's something that is concerning because last week Benjamin Russell ran for close to 300 yards, and offensively we couldn't get anything going running wise. So as you said, I think we match up a little better here tonight.
Yeah, I think so, Tommy. I mean, it's like you said. You know, I mean. Let's just be honest. Our offensive line and defensive line basically got just dominated last week, and that's nothing against them. They fought hard, they played hard, and hats off to them because they went up against one of the better defensive lines you're going to see all year. This week it's a different story. We've got the athletes to beat people with speed. I think that's what they are going to try to do to us is try to get on the edges, try to maybe hit those little short pass patterns and get some quick stuff going. That plays into our scheme. We like to use our speed. We like to use our skill players, our receivers, and then on the defensive side of the ball, our corners to make plays. So I think it's going to work well. I think tonight we can see big things from our skill people.
Both teams 1-1. Again, the first region game, very key as you get into this Region 3 schedule. Yeah. That's your Cabinets Feed and Seed pregame show. This segment, we'll come back and take a look at some of the players that could play a big role in tonight's game as Vols football on WAXC TV continues in a moment.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstorellc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top-quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
For over 35 years, Dairy Delight in Ashland's been providing the area some of the best of your favorite comfort food. From the best burgers around to their famous hot dogs and chicken fingers and sandwiches, even the pickiest of eaters can find some great food at Dairy Delight. And never leave without getting one of the hand-spun milkshakes, banana splits, or soft-serve ice cream just to top it off. Visit Dairy Delight on Highway 77 North, just off the square in downtown Ashland to discover what everyone's talking about and become a customer for life.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban with great specials on popular dishes such as the pollo asado and beef or chicken chimichangas. Choose from select dinner or lunch combinations and you can buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
And welcome back to the Cabinets Feed and Seed pregame show. I'm Tommy Wood along with David Burkhalter. We're getting set for week number 3. The Central Volunteers taking on the Shelby County Wildcats. We're still a few moments away from kickoff as we take a look at some of the things that could really impact this ballgame. And first, let's look back, as bad as we hate to look back at last Friday night. The Vols only 33 yards rushing the entire ballgame. What went wrong?
Well, Tommy, I mean, we talked about it a little earlier. You know, we got dominated on both lines of scrimmage. And I think, I spoke to Wes Campbell, the offensive line coach, a little earlier in the week. A lot of things he had to work on, a lot of things the offensive line had to work on, and they've done that. So I want to see how they come out tonight, how they step up their performance from last week because, I don't think it was that we played that badly. I think that we played one of the better defensive lines that you're going to see in the state with Benjamin Russell there. But, this week it's all about how they're going to react to getting destroyed last week, to be put it bluntly. But I think you'll see some good senior leadership step up. Neil Anderson, and all the rest of the offensive line. They're going to do a good job of stepping up. Like I said, talked to Coach Campbell. He was proud of the way they reacted in practice. Right. So we can expect some good things out of them this week. One thing that I was very happy about last week, let's look at some positive things.
Yeah.
DJ Ford. I mean, right. We can't say enough about how well he played last week, and it's like we said, big players make big plays in big games, and he did that. Unfortunately, just not enough to win the football game, but he was one of the better athletes out there last week, I thought, and he played a very good game on both sides of the football, scored the lone touchdown for the Volunteers, and I expect big things out of him tonight as well. And
I think also Ben Street, it was kind of a baptism by fire. Right. I mean, he had a tough night, but, I saw him maturing throughout the ballgame. He would scramble away, still looking downfield to make a play. I thought he made several good passes. I think, again, he is going to grow into this quarterback role each and every week, and went through some things with some handoff issues in the second half, but to me, he continues to show me he's going to be a playmaker for the next couple of years.
Yeah, it's hard when you're a young quarterback like that, really your second game under center. It is your second game under center. For it to be one of the better teams you're going to play all year. And it's like you said, it was a baptismal by fire, but you really need that early in your career to step up and to be able to say, you know what, I've been through that. We overcame that. We had a better game the next game. And it's just a maturing process. That helps you in that maturing process. And I think that we'll see that tonight. Like you said, there was a couple of miscommunications there between him and the running back. And, of course, you got to give credit to Benjamin Russell's defense. They did an excellent job of disrupting some plays. And it's hard. It's hard to play quarterback when you have somebody breathing down your neck every play. But I thought he did a good job stepping up. Sometimes he had to get away from pressure, and he did a good job at that, scrambling in the pocket and finding an open receiver. Expect to see the same tonight. Ben can make plays with his feet. He can make plays with his arm. We've got to have a good game out of him tonight in order to win this region matchup.
As much as that was a good news, bad news type situation offensively, defensively the same thing. The secondary did a great job tackling. Davin Flanord, DJ Ford, Ladarius Zachary all had great nights. The bad news is that's about 8 or 9 to 10 yards downfield. So, again, you like for your secondary to not shy away from contact, but they can't be your leading tacklers week in and week out.
Right. One thing to watch for tonight, when you have a game like that where your secondary is having to make the most of your tackles, you're sort of susceptible to the pass the next week because they're thinking, hey, I got to step up and make a tackle on this run. They might overplay the run. Keep your eyes on that tonight. We already mentioned how even though Shelby County is a run-first team, they do have a balanced offense. They are capable of throwing the deep ball. What I want to see tonight, I want to see Clay Tuck and Travis Smith step up and make some plays from the linebacker position. Last week, they got blocked a lot of plays. Of course, they were undersized against a bigger school, but I want to see them step up and make some plays from that middle linebacker position. They've got to get in better position. They've got to play better technique, and when they tackle, they got to be sure tacklers. We missed a lot of tackles last week, had a lot of broken tackles. Wrap up and wait, like we said, on those gang tackles. Get the rest of the defense involved. Secondary, when you see your linebackers and holding on, defensive line, when you see them holding on, come up and help make that gang tackle.
Right. And last week, taking on Tyree Gray, who runs, it seems like about a 3.8 40. This week, totally different. The quarterback, Mason Blythe for Shelby County, 6'4", 230 pounds. So not quite as swift on the feet. Maybe we can get some pressure on him as we get ready for kickoff again. That's the Cabinets Feed and Seed pregame show. Tommy Wood, David Burkhalter back with the kickoff of tonight's game. It's the Vols and Shelby County coming up next on WAXC TV.
For over 30 years, Tallapoosa Ford has been your family-owned auto dealer for hot trucks and SUVs. Now they're raising the bar even higher. The Ford F-150 has been the best-selling truck in America for the last 38 years. And the hot new 15s are hitting the scene, and Tallapoosa Ford and Ford trucks are #1 for a reason. America's best truck, combined with our award-winning service department for the region's best warranty work and great maintenance and service.
Hello, this is Jeff with Tallapoosa Ford. Ford trucks have led America's truck sales. Come by today and get your best deal on America's best truck. We don't want all the business, just the opportunity to earn yours.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Cabinets Feed and Farm Supply on the corner of Highway 280 and Quarry Road in Sylacauga is Central Alabama's complete feed and farm supply headquarters with full feed lines for horses, cattle, and pets from Purina, Nutrina, and Pennington. And if you're gearing up for hunting season, make sure to get all your clover and deer mixes. Need more space or own your own hunting club? Find full lines of Cotton State buildings at Cabinets and free delivery for 50 miles and relaxed financing. Get all your land, farm, and feed needs from Cabinets Feed and Farm on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway, we'll take you wherever you go. Take you wherever you go.
Visit any of these area Marathon Station locations.
Lineville Health and Rehab in Lineville, Alabama has a staff and has had a staff of caring folks for years. If it has come that time in life for that person in your family to look at the possibility of going into a health and rehab facility, you have a choice. You have a choice to choose, and the fine folks at Lineville Health and Rehab would like to take this time to invite you by to meet them and them you. Caring folks that care for you and your family. You have a choice. The number to call is 256-396-2104.
No matter where your day takes you, a water heater from Blossman means a reliable hot shower when you need it.
Here's the deal. Standard tank propane water heaters for only $99. Free installation.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama is adding tailgate specials just for you. Hot wings, mile wings. You can buy 1 or 200. Get with Larry and the crew at 256-354-7705. Now, they're still going to have that delicious catfish that they're known for, sweet tea, which they're known for, and everything else. If you've never eaten at Red's Catfish Cabin, I want you to go today. That's in Crackford, Alabama.
You see the captains making their way out to midfield there. Time for the Lineville Health and Rehab coin toss. Of course, Lineville Health and Rehab proud to sponsor the Central Volunteers, our family caring for yours. You see the captains out there first for the Vols. You've got Logan Kemp, also Malik Dark out there, alongside Adam Milam, as well as Blair Lacey, and they meet out there at midfield. The Vols in the familiar red jerseys with the white numerals, the blue trim, also the silver pants with the red and blue trim on the side, and the blue headgear.
Very Ole Miss-esque.
It can be perceived as that, and you're pretty much exactly on there. As we take a look, captain's out there. Beautiful sunset here tonight at Volunteer Stadium. Not really, in my eyes, a much better place to watch a football game than right here at Volunteer Stadium.
I have to agree with you on that, Tommy. Beautiful scenery around here. Nice little scenic look.
Shelby County going to get the football to open up this ball game. Again, that's your coin toss brought to you by Lineville Health and Rehab. Let's take a look at the Shelby County offense. Mason Blythe, second year as a starter. He is a 6'4", 230-pound junior. He gets the call at quarterback. Kind of a double wing set. You're going to see him offensively. John Slaughter at one of those backs, 5'9", 160, a senior. Also, you got Jamarius Mayfield, 5'8", 175, a senior. On the other side in the tailback is Kevante Mayfield. Now, he's a burner, 6'2", 185. He is a junior. The front line, the center is Jared Humphrey, 6'2", 220, a senior. Dontavius Mayfield, the left guard, 6', 230, a sophomore. The other guard, Rigo Flores, 5'7", 240, a senior. The tackles are David Watkins, 6'5", 215, a senior. And also Jacob Humphrey, 6'2", 220. He is a senior. The tight end, Isaac Parker, 6'2", 220, a senior. And Addison Couch is the wideout, 5'10", 150. David, let's talk about that Central Vols defense.
Central Vols defense got to step up this week, and it starts right here on the front line with Dawson Taylor, 6'2", 200. Your nose tackle, Logan Camp, 5'9", 230. Your other defensive tackle, Casey Jones, 6'3", 235. Then your outside linebackers, Marcus Heflin, 5'9", 185, and Jacob Lett, 5'10", 150. Your middle linebackers really got to have a better game this week. Clay Tuck, 5'7", 150, and Tyler Smith, 5'6", 185, the senior. Then your corners, Ladarius Zachary's had a couple of really good ball games, 5'9", 165. Then the junior, Devin Flanord, 6'2", 165. Your safeties, Andrew Milstead, 5'8", 140. He'll be your rover. And then your free safety, the big guy, DJ Ford, 6'4", 185.
Back deep for Shelby County, it's number 3, Jamarius Mayfield, 5'8", 175, flanked on his right by Robert Higgins, a senior. Ben Street will be kicking it off for the Central Vols. Of course, kick off your education with the trip down to Southern Union. Check them out. Begin there, go anywhere, as the kickoff's brought to you throughout the season by Southern Union State Community College. Street has had a great leg the first 2 weeks. We've seen something that really surprised a lot of folks. Didn't expect him to have quite the toe, but the straight-on kicker does a great job.
That's straight-up athleticism. Those powerful legs propels him on offense. puts the ball in the end zone when he's kicking it off.
To his right is Popcorn, the wedge breaker. The kick low, taken in the front line, and that's going to be by Higgins. Higgins goes to the right side. He's hit, bounces off, tries to get to the corner, and they'll track him down. He is brought down across the way. Looks like the tackle made by Milstead, number 83. And we'll get a look at that Shelby County offense as they come out on the field.
Yeah, I think that one just came off the side of the foot there for Ben Street. And, not a terrible kickoff.
No.
It sort of was effective because it didn't get it to their return man, so we can live with that.
First down and 10 out at the 33-yard line for Shelby County. They'll go right to left on your TV screen there. Split out goes to the far side. That is Marcus Carter in there offensively. Again, the tight set. Mason Blythe will send the man in motion. He'll hand it off. First man through. A slight gap across the 35, and out to the 36-yard line goes Mayfield.
Noticing on that play, Tommy, something that we want to see early on. They did pick up a couple yardage, but on the tackle, that was number 90, Casey Jones, defensive tackle. Had a good surge, shucked the blocker, made a good play. So what we got to have out of the defensive front tonight.
Dawson Taylor playing the far defensive tackle spot. Tweaked an ankle. I checked that. Tweaked a knee earlier this week. But he is dressed out, and he gets the start here tonight. Second down and about 6.5 to go. Double wing set as Blythe brings them up. He's got Mayfield right behind him. Movement on the interior. Actually did not get called. No gain really on the play. Looked like everybody jumped on the left side.
Yeah, Tommy, and they could have called it on the back too. The wing that went in motion started moving forward a little early, I thought. But, they're not going to call everything, and you just got to make a good defensive stop, which is exactly what we did. Good to see the linebackers filling the hole early in this ball game.
Taylor with a good stop there, makes it third down and a short 5.
And, in this double wing formation that they're running, it's really hard to stop because you don't see it that often.
You've got to be disciplined in your positions. Here comes Carter to the near side. Third down, about 4.5. Vols have 5, now 6 at the line. They'll hand it off. Last man through, tries to come to the corner. He's going to be hit and drop down. Great play, DJ Ford. No gain on the play. And now punting time for Shelby County.
That's a great play by DJ Ford coming up early now. That's something you want to see, but our outside linebacker got a little caught up in the traffic there. He's got to come up and make that play before DJ gets there. But great defensive stop there for the Volunteers. Way to start the ball game after sort of struggling last week. It's exactly what we wanted to see. Good job, Vols.
Punting time for Shelby County. Jennings is back deep, standing just inside the 30-yard line. Blythe will punt the football away. A spread punt formation. Vols accounting for everyone. Try to set up the return by Jennings. Almost moving in the interior line. Blythe gets it out there low, end over end kick. Jennings gets away from it, lets it roll to the 30-yard line. And an ugly punt, but an effective one, gets inside the 20 down to the 23-yard line.
Sometimes, Tommy, you'll want your return man to come up and scoop those up and run. But an intelligent play by Jennings, just let them go sometimes. Better safe than sorry. And I think the coaches are probably telling him, hey, sometimes you got to come up and get them. But, I can live with that. We got the ball inside or on this side of the 20, the good side of the 20, we'll call it.
And one thing that I noticed watching film, did not see them really punt the football in the game that I watched. So, that's something they had no clue what was going to happen when Blythe got back there.
Well, if he keeps punting it like that, maybe we can get a couple of rushes on and block one because that was a low punt.
Street and Peoples in the backfield for the Vols. They'll run the option right. Street tucks it under, gets a gap, breaks 2 tackles. He's got the 30-yard line. He'll dive close to the 35, and he's got a Vols first down, brought to you by General's Cafe.
Let me tell you what I liked about that play, Tommy. Ben Street kept it. The reason was he's reading that outside linebacker that came up. The outside linebacker is supposed to have the quarterback. He did not commit to him, so Ben Street made him pay for it. Next time, the linebacker will commit, we'll pitch it, and Cameron Peoples will be gone because there was nobody out there. But great play by Ben Street there. You got to make them commit to the quarterback.
4 wideouts in this set. First and 10. Street back to pass, throws it into flats. The catch is made. 40-yard line, trying to run over defenders and bring it out to about the 42. That is Davin Flanord. Good gain on first down. Sets up a second down, and we'll call it about 3.
Another one of those timing routes. And Tommy, one player that I can't say enough good things about is Davin Flanord. What great hands he has. Made a good move there, got brought down, but hey, we picked up, 6 or 7 yards on that play? That's a great pass by Ben Street, a great catch, and a great play call.
Call it second down, and about 2.5 to go. Bunch set to the near side. Street, shotgun, runs the option, now pitches it out. Here comes Peoples, first down and more. Peoples, 45, and he'll take it down And they will say he is down before the ball pops loose at the 44-yard line, but that is good for another General's Cafe first down.
Give credit to that right side of the offensive line. That's Neil Anderson and I lost the number there. Neil Anderson and Adam Brown. They were able to get to the second level, block those inside linebackers. And that bunch of receivers there did a great job sealing off their men as well. And that freed up the speedy Peoples there and picked up a first down. Great blocking.
First down and 10. Good drive by the Vols to open up the game. Split outs there, 2 to either side. This time Street leaves with Heflin. Heflin bounces off, now breaks a tackle to the 40-yard line is Heflin. He's carrying defenders forward. Down to the 37-yard line goes Marcus Heflin.
I tell you, and that was another great block by Neil Anderson. You saw a little penetration. He was the pulling guard from the right. Saw a little penetration. He was able to pick it up, and that created a seam for Heflin. Now, they did have some penetration in the middle. That made him have to bounce it out. So it was a good job picking up that seam, but good block there by the pulling guard.
Second down and about 4. Flanor to the far side. Here's Ford to the near side. Street takes it, leaves it. Here comes Heflin again, cuts it up, bounces off a blocker, takes it to the 30. He's got another first down to the 29.
Hey, I'm telling you, Tommy, that right side of the offensive line came to play tonight. They've had some really good blocks in this drive. That time we pulled the left guard. He needs to cut it up a little earlier and pick up that linebacker, but he did a good job of getting out there and picking up a free man. A good run there by the back as well.
Also, Blair Lacey out on the boundary with a great block from the wide receiver spot.
Those receivers are blocking very well tonight already.
First down and 10. Empty set. Now Jennings will come in motion. Speed sweep to Jennings. Needs a block, doesn't get it, whipped down. And a flag comes in from the back, from the head official, and he's going to say block in the back.
It's not. I don't know
if anybody blocked anybody.
I don't know about that call because nobody laid a hand on him, but that was a good play call by the defense of Shelby County there. They had that one read the entire way. And, you know, I'm not one to really – I hate to question the referees, but how can you block somebody in the back or hold or whatever if you don't lay a hand on the guy?
Yeah, that was a total whiff, and nevertheless, it's going to cost the Vols. That's a tough one there.
I'm not going to – you know, some of these guys get on here and when they're doing the play-by-play in color and they like to dog the refs, but I'm not going to do that. But the video will speak for itself. We'll say that.
First down and 16 after the penalty. Or did they decline it, make it second down? Yes, second down. The down marker has been changed. 2 split outs either side, and now officials will discuss it to make sure that they've got second down, as they did take the play. So to the far side, it is looks like Zachary and Flanord, and you got Ford and J.T. Burns to the near side. Second and long. Street back to pass. Throws it in the flats. It's going to be to Burns. Makes the catch. Burns cuts it inside, breaks a tackle. Burns carrying down to the 20. What a fight by J.T. Burns. He picks up 15 of the 16. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Another timing route, Tommy, and another great throw by Ben Street. I mean, I couldn't even contain myself when he threw it because that's exactly what you got to have on that play call.
Well executed. J.T. Burns, great run after the catch.
Yeah. Great. I mean, he's a fighter. That's what you can say about J.T. Burns, a very smart player, and he's not going to give up on anything, got as much as he could off that play.
You know, I tell you, you look at this volunteer team, as we've got a player down, you see out there on the field, we'll keep it right here, but you look at this volunteer team, as far as receivers, you're going to be hard-pressed in 5A to find a better receiving core than what the Vols have this time.
You know, and it's like we said in the break, I was talking to Coach Burkhalter from the Benjamin Russell Wildcats, the defensive coordinator, and he said, you know, this is 2 of the better receivers that they're going to see all year in DJ Ford and number 3, Flanord. Very good-sized guys. I mean, they're big, they're tall, strong, and they have good hands. Flanord hasn't dropped a pass all year. DJ Ford started last week catching everything thrown his way. He made the lone touchdown for the Volunteers on a very – and I got to mention this. Going back and watching the film from last week, the route that he ran was perfect. It was dead-on perfect route, and that's what opened him up. And it was a great throw by Ben Street as well. And if we can do those little quick timing routes, we're going to be able to drive the ball on anybody. And right now, we're looking like $1 million. I mean, we're doing really well on just the old pitch and catch out there on the outside with those little short timing routes. And what that's going to free up in just a minute, Tommy, and I mark my words, it's going to happen. They're going to start breaking early on those short passes, and it's going to free up DJ Ford on something deep.
3rd and short, wishbone look, 2 tight ends. You know, if they fake it and step back, Dawson Taylor could have it in the end zone from a tight end.
Yeah.
Because you know everybody's expecting the run here. And that's what we get to the right side. Diving through is going to be Dark, and he's got the first down. Malik Dark with another General's Cafe first down, the best cooking in the country, downtown Newsite.
Now that was just a little power play. Had to seal down on the right side. Did a good job there. The tight end and the tackle and the guard did of communicating on who to block. Then we led with the two near side backs and picked up the first down. That's a good play. And you know, we sort of struggled in the wishbone the first game of the year. Good to see it work that time.
Two wideouts go to the left, one to the right. Marcus Heflin in the backfield along with Ben Street. It's first down and 10. There's Heflin with the call. Got a gap, slips through, and takes it down close to the 10. Just tripped up, or he would have still been running. And they'll mark the knee down at the 11-yard line, gain of about 5.5. We'll call it second, and we'll just say 4.
You know, we've sort of been hard on this Volunteer offensive line after last week. They're doing an outstanding job tonight. There's been holes all over the place. Our backs are doing a good job of finding those seams and getting the good yardage. Just slipped up that time, but a good play.
Double stack receiver. They'll go with the fake. Back is Street, flips it out to Cameron Peoples. Cameron cuts it in and walks into the end zone.
You know, that's a design play, Tommy. You saw him look off the safety by staring down Ford, who could have done a little better job of faking that. But, hey, he knew what was coming because you have Cameron Peoples coming out of the backfield, swing it out to him wide open. He walks in the end zone. Great way to start the ball game.
Vols with an impressive drive into the end zone, take an early 6-0 lead. We've got 5:55 left here in the first. An 11-yard touchdown pass from Street to Peoples.
You can't say enough good things about Ben Street on that drive. He looked like $1 million. He looked like a player that's been playing his whole life at quarterback, and this is only his third game as the starter.
Harry's kick is up, and he is right through there. Has yet to miss one all year. I don't want to give him the kiss of death, but a touchdown and an extra point make it 7-0 Volunteers. 5:55 left here in the first. David, a very impressive drive.
And that's exactly what you wanted to see to start this ball game, Tommy. It's a region opponent. Of course, we were going to come out fired up. Last week, unfortunately, things didn't go our way. Looks like we took it on the chin like a man. Came back this week, had a good week of practice according to the coaches, and it shows right here on the field. And I got to give the credit to that one to the offensive line and Ben Street. The offensive line did a great job of opening up holes. Ben Street did a great job of hitting those timing routes perfectly, finding the open receiver, and making some plays happen. Just an overall great job by the Volunteer offense.
And the thing that I saw as they came over here, everybody congratulating the offensive line for an impressive drive. We've got our heat timeout. We're going to take the timeout, brought to you by Dairy Delight. Discover what everyone's talking about. Highway 77 just off the Ashland Square. We'll be back 7-0. That's your First State Bank scores. The Vols lead. 5:55 left in the first. More football in just a moment on WAXC TV.
Purchasing a new home is easier than you think, and America's Home Place can show you the way. For over 41 years, we've built thousands of homes for people just like you. We guide you through the entire process from purchasing a lot, finding financial options, to putting the finishing touches on your beautiful new house. Come tour our showroom and see over 100 customizable floor plans. Visit us online at americashomeplace.com/TV for a free floor plan book. America's Home Place. We make building easy.
Service, selection, quality, and value is hard to find all in one package, but the all-new JD's Tire and Lube Center at the old Foshis location in Alex City delivers. Get full service at the pump with JD's no ethanol fuel and diesel fuel. JD's Tire and Lube offers any brand of tire you can name with professional installation and fast turnaround. JD's does all your vehicle maintenance work, and you can always expect great service on all we do at a price that delivers value. JD's Tire and Lube in Alex City is the total package for all your vehicle needs.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
How do I know if my baby sees well? What should my preschooler be able to see? How quickly can a child's vision change? How old is old enough for contact lenses? What is macular degeneration? Is it inherited? How does diabetes cause blindness? If you've got questions, we've got answers. See Dr. James Poole and Dr. Ernest Champion at Family Eye Care, 329-8400. Check yearly, see clearly.
Want a personal car buying experience? Come by Kia of Auburn and see us. We will find you the exact vehicle that you're looking for. Want leather seats or sunroof? You got it. Red, black, or white. The choice is all up to you. We will find you the car of your dreams. You can own a 2015 Kia Sportage LX for $25,183, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today at 1687 South College Street or shop online at kiaofauburn.com. War Eagle.
Southern Pipe and Supplies, serving Clay, Tallapoosa, and surrounding counties for decades. Not just a great store for plumbing supplies and service, but a showroom and salespeople to help you with your decisions on brand names like Delta faucets and customized shower systems. Make sure you pick up your heavy-duty and well-insulated K2 coolers. Southern Pipe and Supplies, located on Dable Road in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4235.
Remember when riding a motorcycle meant thinking different? It still does. Star Motorcycles. We build it. You make it your own. Make a Star your own now.
Visit Yamaha of Sylacauga on Highway 280, 256-245-2255, or online, yamahaofsylacauga.com.
Volunteers jump on top 7-0. Time for Southern Union kickoff by Ben Street. Southern Union begin here and go anywhere. Back deep for Shelby County, it is Mayfield. Big boom and kick this time. Mayfield takes it about the 1 to the 5 to the 10. Going to the right side. He's going to bounce off one tackle, bounce it outside, and then step out of bounds on the far boundary. Almost got to the corner over there. They'll say he stepped out across the way at about the 32-yard line. First down and 10 for Shelby County.
Yeah, you got to stay in your lane there, Tommy, and fortunately we got a pretty athletic safety in the kicker, Ben Street, but stay in your lane. Got to make a tackle when you have an opportunity. Now, you know, we've got some good defensive opportunities here to step up and make some plays. I want to see these middle linebackers, Smith and Tuck, get in the ball game and do what I know they can do.
First drive, Shelby County all on the ground, 3 and out. As the Vols defense, again, they're going to bring about 9 into the box right here. Handoff left side, Mayfield, nothing there. Good penetration right up the middle there. Looks like getting up from the bottom of that pile is going to be
number 90.
And Jacob Lett as well.
Yeah, Jacob Lett plays great technique, and he's always in the right position. Sometimes he's a little outmatched on size, and we've said that before, but I've been very impressed with his play this year. You know, I think maybe the Shelby County coaching staff did a little scouting and watched Benjamin Russell move the ball against the defense at will. They're not going to be able to do that here tonight. This defense came to play.
Back to the tight set again. Blythe with a man in motion. He'll hand it off. Little gap on the left side. He's got running room. Breaks it to the near side. Cuts it back against the grain. That's Mayfield. 30, 25. Going to be chopped down inside the 20. He found a gap.
Yeah. Well, you know, Tommy, I may have jinxed us there, but they pulled 2 guards from the right to the left, and they sealed down on our tackle and got a good block there from the lineman on our linebacker, and then another one on DJ Ford, who came flying up to make the tackle. But, I mean, we've got to seal that as a linebacker. Middle linebacker's got to step up, see the pulling guard, and know what's coming and make a tackle there. We just missed a couple of tackles, got blocked, and that's just what you can't have after a good offensive drive and a good first possession by the defense. You can't let them have a big play like that. Make them earn it. Make them earn it in increments. It's okay if they score occasionally, but you don't want them to have these big 30, 40-yard plays.
Again, the double wing set for Shelby County. Blythe gives it off to Mayfield again. Right side, cuts through a little hole. They bring him down, but not before he falls forward to about the 12-yard line. Finding a little success here on this drive.
Had a little surge from the right side of the offensive line that time. I mean, just got to man up right here and make some stops. We've got plenty of opportunity here. The linebacker's got to step up and fill that hole there and make a tackle. We just got to make a tackle.
They list Mayfield at 6'2", 185. Looks a little bigger from here.
Yeah, he looks a lot bigger.
He is a strong runner in that fullback spot.
Yes, he is.
He gets the call again, right side, hitting the backfield. He's going to be brought down. Great play, Malik Dark in the backfield, a loss of about 3.
Yeah, I knew that was coming because he did it last play. He got a little surge and just couldn't make the tackle last play from that nose tackle position. That time he was able to get through virtually untouched. Made a great tackle in the backfield. That's exactly what we needed right here.
Big play right here, 3rd down and 6.
And that double wing, like we said earlier in the game, it's hard to stop because, you got those 3 options back there from the backs. You got the 2 wings and then the fullback. And it's hard to see with the smaller wings. They're quick. It's just hard to stop. It's hard offense to stop.
A lot of congestion. Hands it off. He's going to be hit. Breaks tackle. Doesn't get there. Good play from the backside. I think Tyler Smith leads the way there. He'll be stopped shy of the 1st down.
That was a good play that time by Smith, seeing the hole and filling it. And that's exactly what you got to have out of your middle linebackers.
4th down, about 5 yards to go. Blythe stays on the field. Looks like Shelby County may go for it here.
Yeah, they probably just gauging their kicking game so far, their punters. I'm not sure that they have a field goal kicker that can hit it from here, which works out to our advantage because I think we do. But, we need a big stop right here on 4th and about 5.
4th and 5. Blythe takes it, hands it off, cuts it back inside.
There
no,
we
sir.
Go.
Great play.
Stay at home, walk that slow fence as a middle linebacker. That's exactly what Smith did that time and was able to make a sure tackle there. Wrapped up and held on, made a good, sure open field tackle. It was in the interior, but it was open field because it was the only one there. But good tackle that time from Smith. That's exactly what you want to see that time from the middle linebackers there in the later possessions.
With that double wing, there's a lot of congestion.
Yeah,
and
there
you can
is.
get lost in there just looking at all the traffic, but great play by Smith to be in the position.
You got to play sound technique against that double wing.
Too many men in the end zone, or in the huddle there, and it's going to cost the Vols 5 yards.
They're going to say, did they break the huddle?
No, they were still in the huddle, and the officials, nevertheless, will.
It looks like the coaching staff is a little upset there. I don't blame them.
Yeah, because they're still in the huddle at that point.
Yeah. I don't know.
1st and 15. 2:30 remaining here in the first period. 7-0. Vols leading over Shelby County. Big Class 5A Region 3 matchup. Back to the wishbone set. Back behind Street. As he will take it. Pitch it back. Trying to get a gap. No, sir. Nothing there that time. Talk about filling the gap.
Yeah, that's that outside linebacker for Shelby County. We got to do a better job of picking them up with the backs. That's just a little toss play there designed to go right in that 6 hole in between the tight end and or actually it was a split end and the tackle that time. Just the back has got to pick him up and seal him off. You don't have to destroy him. You don't have to be a great block. Just seal him off enough for the other running back to skirt inside you and pick up some yardage.
Staying with the wishbone, back behind Street. You got Ford out here one-on-one. Take a shot. They can't cover him if you can throw it. Street, did he get out of the end zone? I don't think he did. He did not.
You got to throw it away there, Tommy. We didn't have enough time to do anything with DJ. Throw that one up here to me, up on the press box. I mean, that's just where you're a young quarterback. You got to know. I know they tell you to eat sometimes. Just take a tackle. But that time, you're in your end zone. Throw that joker up in the stands.
That time the safety makes it a 7-2 lead, and now the Vols are going to have to punt the football away.
Yeah.
From, I guess, the 20-yard line, but tough break right there for Street. He just could not get out of the end zone. I'm going to tell you, if he throws it, Ford is still running.
Yeah. I mean, he all he had to do is just throw, and that's what Coach Aaron's telling him right now.
Throw it up.
If you're in your end zone, you can't take a safety there. Throw that one. If you have to just throw it in the stands, throw it in the stands. But it all started with the early penalty. Now, whether or not it was a good call or not, it's still something that you gotta not have those early penalties, especially backed up in your own territory, because those are just killers. I mean, it was a momentum killer from the beginning. We couldn't run what we like to run with the short, quick passes. We had to go back to the wishbone, which I don't think we like to be in the wishbone all the time. So, it worked against us that time. We got put at a loss early, so now how are we going to react on defense? We gave up one big play, but we stood firm last possession. We need to get a 3-and-out here and get that offense back in some good field position.
As well as the offensive line handled Shelby County on the first drive. That time, Shelby County gets the victory up front.
Yeah, they brought a little extra pressure out of some blitzes and stunts that time, and we just got to do a better job of picking it up.
Ben Street to kick it off. Southern Union kickoff, high, booming kick again. They're going to let it hit. Oh, my goodness, this could be a huge break. Mayfield back, touches it, loses it, picks it back up. Cuts to the near side, got to bring him down. Nobody's here. Comes to the near side. Finally, Street will knock him out of bounds. But Shelby County is going to have the football inside Vols territory at the 45.
Had him dead for rights inside the 20, Tommy. Just missed 2 tackles. You can't do that. That's called, when we say stay in your lane, they stayed in their lane that time. They just missed the tackle, and that left a wide open alley over here on this near sideline. Fortunately, Ben Street back there, and he was able to make the play. But, man, we got to make better tackles. We got to be more sure in our tackling. Because you see how big, we played the entire game last week on the Benjamin Russell side of the field, and it just worked against us, and we can't do that this week.
Shelby County snatching momentum. Handoff goes to the right side. Not a whole lot of running room there.
Good job filling the hole that time. Number 41, Smith, and I believe Tuck was in there as well. Looked like Lett maybe on that. Yeah, Lett on the play as well. Good job there. Fill that hole. Don't give up much.
You're seeing pretty much here on the screen what you're going to see all night from this Shelby County team. They're not going to spread it out and try anything big. They're just going to try to grind it out and hope for a big play from here and there.
Yeah, I thought we'd see a little more throwing earlier in the game, but so far they've stayed with that double wing look and tried to beat us on the edge with some powers and some tosses. We've only given up really the one big play.
Tight set again. This time back to pass, got a flag, pressure on Blythe. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be ridden down as he will be sacked for a loss of a couple, but the flag in the backfield. I believe they got motion going against Shelby County, but good penetration up the middle.
Malik Dark that time coming from that nose tackle position. He's quick, man. He's off the ball as soon as it's moved, and he got back there with a little pressure. Brought an outside linebacker that time. I wasn't able to get the number, but good job by the Volunteers dialing up a little pressure on the quarterback. And I just said, maybe that's why they are a little shy to throw the ball.
The officials, illegal shift against Shelby County, going to be declined, and it'll bring up a third down.
They did that earlier in the game, Tommy. They have that wing going in motion, and when you go in motion, you can't move toward the line of scrimmage like you can in arena football. You got to stay parallel to the line of scrimmage, and that time he took a little step forward. And it worked out in our advantage either way, whether we took the penalty or not. So good for the Vols. 3rd and long here. Let's hold.
A short 11. Shelby County comes to the line. This time receivers are either way for Blythe. He will take it, step back, looking, tries to go the outside. He's going to be hit, breaks that tackle, and
call.
A flag comes in.
Malik Dark and Jacob Lett again on the pressure. Great job by Jacob Lett it looked like he took the inside, but in reality he fought his way around the outside, which is what you got to do from an outside linebacker stance. And he shucked the blocker and made the blocker have to come back down in the back, and that's what you're going to see called here, I think. Holding, yeah. Good call.
Tell you what, Malik Dark is wreaking some havoc.
Yes, he is.
In the middle of that line.
He's a quick player.
4th down, and Shelby County's got to punt the football away. I believe they'll move Jennings up a little bit. Actually, he's moving back to the 15. If the first punt was any indication, he can come up a little bit. Blythe is in punt formation back at the 35-yard line.
Let's see how they punt it this time, Tommy. Maybe last time was a fluke, just a shank, but we could get some really good field position. I wouldn't be surprised to see Chris Herron and the Vols dial up a little pressure on this punter.
Didn't get rid of it very quickly last time.
No, he didn't, and it was real low.
Good snap. It is another low kick. They're going to let it hit. Jennings is going to field it this time, hit immediately at the 15.
I saw him on the sideline during the first punt telling him to field those rollers like that so they don't get stuck in their own field position. Luckily, he was able to hold on to the football that time, but that's a dangerous play. You got to be able to judge those rolls really well, and when you catch it, you got to know the pressure's coming, baby. You better just hold on.
Great job by Jennings to hold on to it, and again to field it and not give up another 10 yards.
That's a brave play there, and it worked out for us that time. Just you got to make sure you hold on.
Saving about 10 yards. 12 seconds left here in the first. Could be the final play of the first period coming up.
See, now we got a little breathing room, Tommy. We can spread the field out like we like to. Don't be surprised to see one of those short pass patterns again.
Street, shotgun, takes it, gives it off up the middle. Peoples breaks one tackle, 2, carrying defenders forward across the 25, and he is close to first down yardage.
That's a great play for us here, Tommy. You know, it's a little zone read. You can go either way with it. It's great for us because it allows us to use our speed at the running back position and at quarterback. Ben Street has the option to keep that there and carry it. That time he read the play very well and gave and picked up the first down for us. That's what we need here.
Good for
Move those chains.
General's Cafe first down, and that is the end of the first. The Volunteers jumped out early 7-0. A safety by Shelby County cuts the lead to 5, but we're going to go to the second. 7-2. Vols on top of Shelby County in the Class 5A Region 3 showdown here at Volunteer Stadium. We'll take this time out and come back with more Vols football on WAXC TV.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
For over 30 years, Tallapoosa Ford has been your family-owned auto dealer for hot trucks and SUVs. Now they're raising the bar even higher. The Ford F-150 has been the best-selling truck in America for the last 38 years. And the hot new 15s are hitting the scene, and Tallapoosa Ford and Ford trucks are #1 for a reason. America's best truck, combined with our award-winning service department for the region's best warranty work and great maintenance and service.
Hello, this is Jeff with Tallapoosa Ford. Ford trucks have led America's truck sales. Come by today and get your best deal on America's best truck. We don't want all the business, just the opportunity to earn yours.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marsha Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marsha Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marsha Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Over the years, S&S Tires has grown into the Lake Martin area's largest volume tire dealer. S&S Tire offers the industry's best brand names: Michelin, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Firestone, and much, much more. The tire pros at S&S offer professional installation and the region's best price. In addition to your tire needs, S&S offers full automotive mechanical work for all your vehicle maintenance and repair needs with the area's most experienced staff. Visit either of our 2 locations on Cherokee Road in Alex City or at South Street in Dadeville. At S&S Tire, we're installing peace of mind for every customer we serve. Every job, every day.
Scooter's Grill in Hagneville is serving up some good old-fashioned cooking. Scooter's Grill has a hot buffet with meats and all your favorite home-cooked sides every Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 1 and 5 to 7. Steak specials are every Friday and Saturday with a ribeye, salad bar, baked potatoes for only $16.99. Of course, all your southern flavors like your pork chops, hamburger steaks, catfish, and much more, including the famous Scooter's Burger with Scooter's Secret Sauce. So load up the family, get to Scooter's Grill for the best food at affordable prices in Hagneville. Good food, good friends, good times.
About time to crank up the second quarter. Volunteers leading 7-2. First down and 10 at our own 25-yard line. Going right to left here.
Get a little momentum here out of a couple of, 6-7 yard pickups. We'll be back in the business.
Street back in the flats.
That's
Catch made by Ford. Ford cuts it back inside. He's got another General's Cafe first down.
That's a great move there on the outside by DJ Ford to pick up the first down, make one guy miss, and get across this side of the sticks and move those chains. Great move there. Once again, we see a great throw by Ben Street. I've been very impressed with his throwing here tonight.
And one thing that I'm spotting very quickly is they're giving him about a 15-yard cushion. They do not want to get beat deep by DJ Ford across the way. So you got to nickel and dime your way down the field.
Hey, and if you want to play at the next level, you got to be able to make catches like that and then make a move and make a guy miss. And that's exactly what you want to see out of DJ Ford.
4 wideouts. Peoples now comes to the near side. Street keeps it, pitches it back to Peoples. Peoples needs a block, can't get by. He'll dive out to close to the 40-yard line, but just too much congestion there to fight his way through. Gain of about 3 brings it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, with maturity, Ben will, I think, learn that you fake a pitch there and cut that joker up and run it. But, I can live with that play. We picked up a couple of yardage. Just got to get a little better block out here on the outside, and we'd have picked up a little more. But, not a bad overall play. Sometimes, though, I don't know if you remember some of the old quarterbacks at Clay County were able to fake it and run. You got to do that sometimes.
Street this time on the straight give to Heflin. Heflin almost finds a way through there at about the 45-yard line. I'm going to tell you, we're going to see before long, and he's going to break one of those for about 60 yards.
Yeah, you're right, Tommy. Where I like to think of Cameron Peoples as the shifty runner. Heflin there is a downhill,
north-south,
north-south runner. And if he's missed, that's the second or third time in this ball game that he's made it to the second level and been tripped up by, just a middle linebacker getting a hand on a shoestring or something. But I love the way he runs. That's what you got to have sometimes. Somebody that's not scared to lower that shoulder pads and pick up a couple of extra yardage after contact.
3rd down, about 1.5 yards. Street will take it, give it to Peoples right side. He dives, and I believe the spot's going to give it to him.
Looks like we picked it up, Tom. And here's something I'd like to see. The first game we went to the Wishbone, I think, once and was stuffed by Mumford. We didn't really go to it at all last week. This week, we've been to it several times.
Right.
That just shows you the confidence that the coaching staff has had in how much the line has been able to improve since week 1. And it's great to see us get in that Wishbone, power-nose football, and pick up a first down.
7-2, your First State Bank score. Of course, First State Bank, the bank for all the people in the area. Here to make dreams come true for people just like you. That is First State Bank. 1st down and 10. Ford, Burns, and Zachary go to the far side. Flanord all alone to the near side. Street's got it. Looks for Flanord. Throws it. Catch is made. It's another first down across the 40 to the 38-yard line.
I don't think I've said this enough. I love Flanord. He is a sure-handed, quick receiver. He got popped that time. Pretty good hit there by the Shelby County defender, and he was able to hold on, pick up a first down. And, that wasn't the best pass that Ben Street's thrown tonight. It was a little behind him. Great catch there, knowing that he's about to get hit. Bring that one in, pick up the stick, pick up the first down, move those sticks.
3 wide out to the right side. Street takes it, gives it off to Jennings. Bounces off the first, can't bounce off the second, and goes down. Loss of about a half yard on that play.
Yeah, they dialed up a little pressure that time. We didn't pick up the blitz that well on the left side. I thought he was going to break a tackle there, but, he's not the biggest runner. Jennings isn't. But he does run hard. Picked up probably more than he should have. But, we got to do a little better job. We haven't really done that good of a job this year picking up the blitz. I think that's something that we'll see worked on, for the future. But we got to do a little better job of it here tonight. They run a little 4-3. They'll walk the outside linebackers up and
drops back, looking, going to throw it deep. He's tripped up. Yeah, there was a little trip there. I guess incidental contact. Ford looked to be breaking away from the defender. But, again, the feet got tangled up, and he couldn't recuperate and catch it.
Yeah, it looked like he would have been open if he hadn't slipped. But like I was saying, they run that little 4-3, and every once in a while you'll see them walk those outside linebackers, or one of the outside linebackers up and run what we used to call a 50. And it's with the changing defensive front like that, it's sometimes it's hard to pick up who you should block and when. And we've done a little better job of it here this game. But
Garrett Yates looks like an injured ankle over here on the near side. And seeing Trent Freeman in there now. Street back to pass, got pressure, steps up, tucks it under, and going to try to get across. He does break a tackle. Street breaks another one. He's going to go down the side. They say he stepped out. Oh, my goodness.
I didn't think he stepped out, but neither did Davin Flanord, and neither did the coaching staff. But great run there.
Oh, my goodness.
That's one of those where as a receiver, you got to come back and make a good block there, and I think Davin Flanord did a pretty good job of picking up and helping free him, but some good moves by Ben Street there. Wow, what an athlete. And, Trent Freeman there on the left tackle, coming in for the injured Yates, did a pretty good job with pass blocking that time. I was trying to watch him and see how he did, but not a bad little job blocking.
4th down and about 4 to go. Vols going to go for it. Burns forward to the far side.
We're going to run a little short pass and pick up the first down.
Street is back, looks, throws it out there, caught by Ford, first down.
What I tell you.
Nice call.
Hey, it's worked all night, and it's going to keep working because they're scared to let DJ Ford go deep. They're giving him, if you give him 10 yards of cushion like they're doing, we'll take that all night, baby. We'll take that all night.
First down and 10, and another General's Cafe first down. Of course, General's Cafe, the best cooking in the country. That's in new site. Ball sitting at right at the 25-yard line. Vols with another good drive. So every Vols drive has resulted in scores.
Yeah, so far.
Except one was a safety for,
Yeah.
it
was a score just for the wrong team.
Shotgun set, handoff up the middle. Riding defenders on down inside the 25 to about the 22 goes Marcus Heflin.
Good block that time by Jared Boswell. He was able to drive his guy 5 yards down the field. So seen a little bit of surge out of this Volunteer offensive line tonight. I've been fairly impressed. We've looked good offensively.
We really have.
Barring that, and we can give credit to or we can give not necessarily credit, but the penalty to start the drive that resulted in a safety sort of put us at a disadvantage. But give us a little breathing room and we're good to go.
Shotgun look again for Street. He'll take it, pitch it back to Peoples. Wow.
Yeah, man. That's as an offensive lineman, you got to have your head up early before the ball snapped, and you got to be able to pick up those blitzes. And that came from the secondary that time, I believe. Number 2 did, and just came through unscathed. And
we're lucky. Kill shot right there.
Yeah, we're lucky we didn't fumble that one.
Third down and about 11 for this Volunteer offense.
Actually, let me take that back. He came from an outside linebacker position, and that's just your left tackle, left guard. You got to have your head up. Know that that's coming.
Well, one thing, kind of getting outnumbered over here on this side as well. So Street is back, going to flip it up for Flanord, battling the end zone.
Oh,
wow!
And they're going to call. I was going to say, great job by Davin Flanord. I mean,
great effort.
I've been extremely impressed with his play, and he was able to. And that was really a good throw because he put it where only Davin Flanord could catch it, and he still almost caught it, even though he was interfered with. But great throw and almost a great catch.
Flanord's still upset over here that he didn't come down with it.
Yeah.
But man, what an effort over here in the near end zone.
And he's a 10th grader. And the quarterback's a 10th grader.
Junior, yeah.
He's a junior?
Flanord's a junior.
Okay,
so.
Quarterback's a 10th grader. Flanord's a junior.
It's going to be a first down after the pass interference call against Shelby County. 7:02 remaining here in the first half. Volunteers leading 7-2. After the penalty mark-off, it will be at about the 12-yard line. First down and 10 for the Vols. Again, as you see, the defender guarding DJ Ford standing at the 4-yard line, giving such a huge cushion out there. Street gives it off to Heflin. Heflin turns the corner, Diane goes in.
Hey, way to cut it up and follow your blockers. You saw that they had them blocked out, kicked out, is how you call that. He found the seam, turned it up when he should have, and picked up another touchdown.
Marcus Heflin into the end zone. 13-2, the new score. Great run by Heflin, but again, great blocking on the outside. 6:55 left here in the first half. Central on top, 13-2. Dawson Harry on for the extra point. Burns to put it down. He does. Harry's kick is up. And it is right through there. 14-2. Your new First State Bank score. First State Bank, again, the bank for all the people in the area. Go by and see them at First State Bank. 3 locations to serve you. And a very impressive drive by this Volunteer offense.
Definitely, Tommy. And you can't say enough good things about what that offense has done tonight. And it all starts with the defense, actually. We've had some good stops there on defense. Got us some fairly good field position to start the game. We've had some really good drives. I believe that drive was, close to 60 yards maybe. And, I've just been very impressed with Ben Street's arm. Made some good throws. But mostly I've been impressed with that Volunteer offensive line. Great blocking to free Heflin there for the touchdown. And you just can't say enough good things about how they've been able to rebound from last week and come out here in a region matchup and take an early lead.
Offensive line has really played well, and as we mentioned, that one drive giving up the safety, but The penalty backed us up, and then, and then Shelby County dialed up the pressure.
Yeah, they did, and they should have. That was appropriate time to dial up the pressure. But Ben Street, he's had some good plays tonight, and in that play that resulted in the safety, probably should have just thrown that one, either thrown it up to DJ and let him try to make a play, or thrown it in the stands. But it's a learning process.
Ben Street with a Southern Union kickoff, going to be taken, and that is going to be at the 15-yard line. To the 20-yard line goes Higgins. He will bring it out. Trying to break a tackle at the 25, can't do it. He's bottled up and dropped right there.
We're not angling it towards we're angling it away from their deep return man after those last two kickoffs, and I wonder if that's just because he's such a dangerous threat, or if he's just the kick's going that way or what. But it's worked out to our advantage that time.
6:46 left here in the first half. 14-2 your score. Tommy Wood along with David Burkhalter.
Volunteers running that old 3-4 defense. They'll walk up their outside linebackers and play an old 50, 5-2.
Going to hand it off. Mayfield, he's hit once and then dropped at the 30-yard line.
Something I noticed on that play, they don't have an answer for Malik Dark right now. He's been in the backfield. He's almost getting too deep in the backfield because he's not getting blocked. Yeah, he's almost overrunning the play. But he's getting some really good penetration there from that nose guard position, and there you see the linebackers telling him, good job, man, because that's freeing them up to make a tackle.
He is causing all kinds of problems on that defensive front right now.
Yeah. And I think you're going to see the Volunteers stick with that 50 look, and because of how much the Shelby County offense has been running this double wing and just trying to pound it. Looks like we're coming out in that this time.
Blythe gives it left side. Mayfield trying to go outside. Ford's got him. He bounces off of him, then bounces off Tyler Smith, and he's going to find the first down.
They're going to throw a late hit penalty. Yeah. Tyler Smith, though, there, he freed himself up in time to make that tackle. We just missed a couple of tackles again. Then, we want to make a tackle out of bounds, but not on the field. Got to keep it in this side of the white stripes there, guys. But Tyler Smith freed himself up. Just got to make the tackle there.
Yeah, that's tough right there.
Yeah, that's a tough play.
I'm going to tell you, he's a slippery back. Does a good job.
He's
Demarius
good.
Mayfield.
He's good back.
Good
Tyler
strong
Smith
legs.
Been in great position tonight and made some good plays. I've been impressed with his improvement from week one.
Penalty takes it into Volunteer territory to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good call there by the refs. It's just something that you can't have sometimes. It helps extend the drive, and we just can't have those mental mistakes like that. It's one thing getting a holding penalty or something like that, but you can't have those mental penalties that you just can't afford.
Hands it off left side.
There
Not
we
a whole
go.
lot there. Good play.
Good play by the middle linebackers that time. Able to fill the hole, take on a good block, and Jacob Lett yet again in the mix. Clay Tuck there. Good job by the linebacker crew.
Heat timeout. We'll take the break with them. Brought to you by Dairy Delight. You can find out what everybody's talking about. Check them out at Dairy Delight just off the Ashland Square. 14-2. Volunteers lead over Shelby County. More Vols football continues in a moment on WAXC TV.
Cabinet's Feed and Farm Supply on the corner of Highway 280 and Quarry Road in Sylacauga is Central Alabama's complete feed and farm supply headquarters with full feed lines for horses, cattle, and pets from Purina, Nutrina, and Pennington. And if you're gearing up for hunting season, make sure to get all your clover and deer mixes. Need more space or own your own hunting club? Find full lines of Cotton State buildings at Cabinets and free delivery for 50 miles and relaxed financing. Get all your land, farm, and feed needs from Cabinets Feed and Farm on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
General's Cafe in Newside is the area's #1 place for great food with great people. General's Cafe has only the best home-cooked food served hot and fresh and is sure to feed your appetite. General's has everything from the delicious fish plate to big juicy steaks. Come in every day for lunch and get the daily special, which will fill your belly and save you money. When you're looking for a good meal in a family-friendly atmosphere, then make the short drive out to General's Cafe on Highway 22 East in Newside.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Remember when riding a motorcycle meant thinking different? It still does. Star Motorcycles. We build it. You make it your own. Make a Star your own now.
Visit Yamaha of Sylacauga on Highway 280, 256-245-2255, or online, yamahaofsylacauga.com.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama is adding tailgate specials just for you. Hot wings, mile wings. You can buy 1 or 200. Get with Larry and the crew at 256-354-7705. Now, they're still going to have that delicious catfish that they're known for, sweet tea, which they're known for, and everything else. If you've never eaten at Red's Catfish Cabin, I want you to go today. That's in Crackford, Alabama.
5:42 left here in the first half. Shelby County second down and about 9 as they will come to the line. Handoff again up the middle, trying to break tackles, and finally does, and a first down.
Got to be sure tackles, Tommy. You can't say that enough. Other than turnovers, missing tackles will get you beat really, really. Probably, like I said, other than turnovers, it'll get you beat quicker than anything. And we've missed a couple this year.
Devontae Mayfield able to rumble through for the first down. They had him stopped and trying to get their buddies there to help them make the tackle, and nobody showed up.
Yeah, and they did a good job that time of making Malik Dark pick a side, and they went the opposite way, shielded him off. Linebackers filled the hole, just couldn't hold on.
Timeout by Shelby County. We'll keep it right here. 5:15 left here in the first half. 14-2. Volunteers lead. Vols in action again next week here at home, taking on the Leeds Green Wave. One of the top 4A teams in the state be coming down to Volunteer Stadium. Folks, if you're looking for a way that you can become involved, the Volunteer Athletic Club holds its weekly meeting each Tuesday at 6 o'clock right here at the field house. A huge membership drive going on right now, and you can find out more. Get in touch with any Volunteer Athletic Club member. Again, that meeting is going every Tuesday at 6. And this week on Tuesday night, I know there's a varsity B and a junior high game going on here at Volunteer Stadium as well. Hope you get a chance to come out and enjoy some of the future Vols this week.
Always nice to see how the program is going to grow. And, we do have a couple of youngsters starting on the team this year, but it's like you said, the future going to be out on display this week.
First down and 10, Shelby County on a little drive of their own right here.
And Tommy, all year we've sort of employed that bend, don't break defense philosophy. Let's see if we can not break this time.
Marcus Carter to the near side. Blythe will take it, give it to the left side, bouncing it outside, and they finally butt him out of bounds. He's at about the 30, looks like maybe the 29-yard line. So gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
Good penetration that time from the interior, making him bounce it out. Just got to have somebody out there to make the stop, and fortunately we were able to drive him out of bounds, because if he hadn't stepped out, he had a little bit of running room there. But got to step up here and make some defensive plays.
DJ Ford on the sideline now. You got Flanord back there at safety.
Yeah, I got to give DJ a little break every once in a while,
Second down and about 5. Blythe takes it, steps back, going to look in the flats, throw is out there, catch is made. Cuts inside this Carter to the 20. He's got another Shelby County first down.
Probably a little too much of cushion there for that. I know you don't want to get beat, but you got a safety back there to help you. They're in that tight formation. You really only have one deep threat out there to worry about. Hey, play him tight, man. Play him tight. Take away that little hitch there, and let your safety, let Davin Flanord, he's got enough speed to cover your back.
First down and 10, Shelby County.
Maybe
trying to answer with a drive of their own.
Yeah, maybe they were trying to take advantage of the fact that DJ wasn't back there in the secondary.
Again, the double wing set. Shelby County can lull you to sleep with all those handoffs and then step back and throw the football. As Blythe will try to do it again. Looking, throws it.
Good defensive play there.
That's going to be Blair Lacey knocking it away.
Yeah, great play by Blair Lacey, but a really good play by Clay Tuck, too. He would drop back. He's read pass, drop back in what we call the curl zone there in the middle of the field. Almost got a hand on it. And, Blair Lacey, perfect position. Came up, made a good play.
Second down at about 10.
But great coverage by the entire Volunteers secondary there. I was hoping he'd throw it deep.
Also a little bit of pressure from that front line.
Yeah, from the
Blythe there.
From the left outside there. I wasn't
I
able
believe
to
it's
see
going
who
to be
it
Casey
was.
Jones.
Yeah,
on
I think it was
there.
too.
Blythe hands it off right side. Nothing there. Lacey on the tackle. Good play by Blair Lacey.
Yeah, 2 good plays in a row by Blair Lacey
Stepped
to come
up,
up
made
and
the hit.
Yeah, made a good tackle. That's how you got to tackle those shifty backs like that. You got to grab those legs and wrap them both up and hold on. That's what he did.
3rd down. Call it about 8.
About 2 yards. 3rd and 8.
Big play for the Vols defense. Again, the clock is rolling. 4:16 left here in the first half.
Remember, Tommy, they don't really have a good field goal game, so we keep them about right here. We'll have to force them. They'll force them to go for it on 4th.
Big play here.
Big play.
Blythe bobbles it, hands it off now, trying to bounce it outside. Oh, my goodness, he's going to get the corner. Breaks that tackle, and then DJ Ford will bring him down shy of the first down. He is a slippery running back.
Yeah, and that's going to put them on the left hash. Now, if you're a right-footed kicker, that's where you want to be, but it don't look like they're going to bring the field goal unit out. So, huge play here. 4th and about 2.5, 3?
We'll say 4th and 3. I believe they're going to go for it here.
I think they are too, Tommy, and it goes back to what we said about their special teams. You know, if we can keep them on this side of the 10-yard line, I think we'll have they're going to have to go for it. So, big defensive stand right here for the Volunteers if they can hold on. We've been in good position. We just haven't been sure tacklers here this drive.
Long snap count.
Now
they'll call timeout to talk about it. They may continue to go the field goal here, but that time just trying to get the Vols to jump into the neutral zone, and they will use their 2nd timeout here in the first half.
You know, the Shelby County offense has put together a pretty good drive here, and you got to give them some credit. Great runs by their backs, but I think the tell of the tape for this drive has just been missed tackles. I mean, we've had quite a few. You know, the big play up the middle that just got them a first down there, and you know, we've just got to be sure. Tacklers got to wrap up like we talked earlier last week. Wrap up and gang tackle. You know, we just haven't done that tonight. You know, we've had a couple of hits in the middle where, you know, well, linebackers got him, they'll bring him down. No, you got to get there and help.
And one other thing that they've done on this drive, and it may seem like a small thing, that short pass has got to be in the back of your mind. They can throw the football a little bit. They're just, you know, very, very efficient with it. So that's something that's got to be on the mind of the Vol defensive staff.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, right now when I have DJ Ford at safety, I'm not as worried about a deep pass against this offensive formation as I am about that little 10-yard, 5-7-yard hitch.
Right.
And I'm going to tell my corners, get up and press that guy. Let DJ have your back.
They bring Carter out here again. He was the recipient of that one pass. But here it's 4th down and 3. Blythe hands it off left side, same play, and bobbles it. It's going to be in the end zone. I don't know. Let's see. They scramble for the end zone. Who comes up with it? DJ Ford with a bone-crushing hit. The officials sorted out to see who recovered the fumble. The 2nd week in a row, DJ Ford jars the football
gets up
loose
with the ball. I don't know if they're going to give it to him, but he's holding the football.
The officials coming this way maybe to sort it out.
They still haven't signaled. Now they're signaling it.
First down, so.
Great hit by DJ to save us from a touchdown.
Saying that Shelby County somehow recovered the football.
Shelby County got a lot of fight in them on this possession. They're not just going to lay down. We're putting big Jalen Bass in, the freshman. We got to stand up strong here. We got it on the 6-inch line, and this is not our specialty as a defense, but nonetheless, you got to step up here and man up and make a defensive play.
Blythe under center. Going to take it, hand it off, and into the end zone.
Good surge by the left side of that offensive line, freed up a hole. Blocked that left outside linebacker there and freed him up for a touchdown. That's okay, though. Plenty of game left to go.
2:36, an impressive drive by Shelby County. Mayfield gets the final yard and gets the 6 points. 14-8. Now extra point forthcoming by Shelby County. High snap. He gets the kick up.
Looking at that field goal, I don't know why they haven't tried to kick one earlier. That was a good one.
Pretty good leg there.
Yeah. Or looking at that extra point, I mean, That guy put some boot in that one.
14-9, your new First State Bank score. Shelby County mixes in a couple of passes and a lot of runs.
Yeah, and you know, we didn't help ourselves any that time with our tackling. And I think you're going to see Chris Herron and the volunteer defensive staff over here getting on some linebackers and getting on some defensive players and saying, hey, wrap up, take him down, hold on until the next guy comes. And we got to do a better job this game. And, you know, the first two games we did it. And in the first two drives we did it. I just don't understand this possession. We didn't really swarm tackle, gang tackle. Got to have that, especially when you're sometimes over or undersized. Got to have some good gang tackling, and we just didn't do that this time.
Got to have some friends come and help you.
Fortunately, and I'm going to knock on wood when I say this, they haven't stopped our offense all night, really.
Right.
The one safety, but, you know, the penalty put us at a disadvantage there. But we got to make something happen. It's like we said last week. How do you react? How do you bounce back after getting the ball driven down your throat, basically, put it bluntly? How do you react? And so far this year, the Vols have reacted very well, and I think you'll see that again. They do not give up.
That's maybe a pooch kick right here.
That's exactly what you're going to get. It's going to go out of I don't know.
Pooch kick. They better get on it.
They got it. Boom.
Shelby County's got the football.
Yeah, Davin Lenore came flying up and laid a lick on the guy, the initial catcher, but, you know, we just didn't adjust to that. We didn't see that. You and I saw it up here, but
nobody moved.
Yeah, we didn't adjust to that at all as a return team, and that's a big play for Shelby County. Davin Lenore came up and laid a lick on that guy, though, but and it knocked the ball free. I thought we were going to jump on it, but Shelby County had the men there to get it.
When he lines up about a yard deep, you got to think something's up.
Right.
And that's just got to be aware that you've got to call a fair catch and catch the football. But the Shelby County coverage team, the first one's there. 1st and 10. Here come the Wildcats. Back is Blythe, throwing it in the flats.
Once
Catch
again,
is made to Carter.
Can't give him that much room, Tommy.
Going to take it about the 24, 23-yard line.
Look, they have on this side of the formation, they have a wing and they have a split end, a receiver. There's two people that are eligible to go out for a pass there. Of course, you could have the fullback coming out in the flats or something, but you know what's going to come. You're not really too worried about a deep pass on that play. You're playing man-to-man, playing tight. If he beats you deep, you got a safety back there to help you.
1st down and 10. They'll mark it at about the 23-yard line.
But we came up and made a good tackle after the catch, so one positive on that play.
Shelby County is really taking control of this game midway through the second period and on toward halftime.
Yeah, they've got the momentum on their side right now.
Blythe hands it off. Left side, Mayfield cuts it back in. They feel, but he's able to carry the defenders forward. They finally drive him back.
Hey, positive on this play, Tommy. Look how many volunteers are out there making a tackle.
That is a host of Vol defenders. Everybody getting around the football.
That's right. And leading the pack that time was Smith and DJ Ford. Tyler Smith and DJ Ford, and that's what you got to see. Some seniors stepping up and saying, hey, it's enough is enough. Let's make some plays right here.
2nd down and about 9. 1:37 left until halftime. Don't forget Cabinets Direct halftime show. We'll take a listen to the Central Volunteer Marching Band at the break. Second down. About 8 yards to go this time. Handoff first man through. Hit at the line and brought down. Good play by Casey Jones.
Yeah.
And also on the bottom of the pile is going to be Blair Lacey, a name we really didn't call the first 2 weeks.
Hey, he's stepping up here and making some great plays. He was in the middle of that thing right there, playing great technique and coming up on the run and really providing some run support. But a great job there by Casey Jones. He took on the block, shucked the blocker right at the right time, and was able to make a good play there from that defensive tackle position. And he's had a pretty good game tonight. Provide a little pressure on that quarterback, and you see there making a great play.
Clock rolling, 37 seconds left here in the first half. Blythe will take it, goes back on the left side. Into the host of defenders and brought down right there. On the carry once again is Mayfield.
And yet again, making another great play, this time from the backside. He flowed down the line very well. Casey Jones, he's when you're playing that defensive tackle position, especially when you have your guard or your tackle pulled like they did that time, it's really easy to get caught up field. Well, that time he didn't get caught up field. He flowed down the line, was able to make a great play.
4th down and 4. Football sitting at about the 18-yard line. Would make this about a 35-yard effort. Now the kicker looked good on that extra point, but this will I don't know. You're in the middle of the field in your decision time. I think they're going to go for it here.
I think they are too. They want to get as many points as they can on the board, and because obviously they haven't. I was going to say the pooch kick. What hurt us the most was that they haven't stopped our offense all night, so that keeps the ball out of our offense's hands. Even if you run it here, you get some more time right off the clock. You don't really give Ben Street, DJ Ford a good chance to get to get good field position and make a play. But we'll see what they do. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it. The kicker had enough leg to make it earlier, but the way they've been moving the ball, I'd go for it too.
So they come out. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 4.
Yeah. Need a big stop right here to take us into the half.
Bobcats have it 4th and 4. That's a 17 of the Volunteers.
Split out comes to the near side. That is Couch. Split out also to the far side.
And they throw a little fade right here.
Blythe
Single man coverage.
got it. Looking out there. Got pressure. Skips away. Now throws it in the end zone. That's going to be too much.
Yep.
Great
Good coverage.
Malik Dark again with the pressure right up the gut as he gets in Blythe's grill, and Blythe could not step forward and throw the football.
Great coverage, Davin Flanord there. I told you, play that press man. You got some good coverage. You got some good coverage corners. Play that press man like they did. Play him tight. Don't give up the short pass. And we still got 20 seconds on the clock. I wouldn't be surprised to see us just run this one out. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see us take a shot deep with Big DJ. The arm that Ben Street has, he's got the arm strength to get it down the field.
Deep post.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt anything.
Just
here
let
comes
DJ
Nord
use
and
that speed.
Zachary over here. You got Peoples alongside Street. Again, they give that monster cushion. It's going to be Street up the middle.
Quarterback draw. Just hold on to the football.
Hold on to it and goes down at the 20-yard line.
That'll probably be the half, I'd guess there. Yep, that's it. Vols coaching staff headed towards the locker room.
2 yards.
First State Bank score, 14-9. The Volunteers up by 5 as we reach the intermission. When we come back, Cabinets Direct halftime report. We'll check out the Central Volunteer Marching Band and a whole lot more. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top-quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
For over 35 years, Dairy Delight in Ashland's been providing the area some of the best of your favorite comfort food. From the best burgers around to their famous hot dogs and chicken fingers and sandwiches, even the pickiest of eaters can find some great food at Dairy Delight. And never leave without getting one of the hand-spun milkshakes, banana splits, or soft-serve ice cream just to top it off. Visit Dairy Delight on Highway 77 North and just off the square in downtown Ashland to discover what everyone's talking about and become a customer for life.
Want a personal car buying experience? Come by Kia of Auburn and see us. We will find you the exact vehicle that you're looking for. Want leather seats or sunroof? You got it. Red, black, or white. The choice is all up to you. We will find you the car of your dreams. You can own a 2015 Kia Sportage LX for $25,183, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today at 1687 South College Street or shop online at kiaofauburn.com. War Eagle.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban, with great specials on popular dishes such as the pollo asado and beef or chicken chimichangas. Choose from select dinner or lunch combinations, and you can buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
And welcome back to the Cabinets Direct Halftime Report. Tommy Wood here. It's time to sit back and enjoy the Central High School Volunteer Marching Band. This year's show is entitled Fuego. The Vols drum major is Alden Gwynn and features 20 seniors. The Marching Vols will participate in the Band Directors Association Marching Exhibition in Talladega September 15th. They will also be taking part in the Dixie Jubilee Jam in Weaver. That is on September 26th. And the Lake Martin Invitational in Alex City, October 3rd. Also, many of the marching volunteer band members are going to be joining Sylacauga High School and B.B. Comer High School to travel to Chicago for the 2015 Magnificent Mile Lights Festival Parade coming up in November. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the Central High School Volunteer Marching Band.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 Central High School Marching Volunteers.
That's the Central Volunteer Marching Band here for 2015. Part of your Cabinets Direct halftime report. We'll take this time out and come back with more from Volunteer Stadium as Vols football continues in a moment on WAXC TV.
For over 30 years, Tallapoosa Ford has been your family-owned auto dealer for hot trucks and SUVs. Now they're raising the bar even higher. The Ford F-150 has been the best-selling truck in America for the last 38 years. And the hot new 15s are hitting the scene, and Tallapoosa Ford and Ford trucks are #1 for a reason. America's best truck, combined with our award-winning service department for the region's best warranty work and great maintenance and service.
Hello, this is Jeff with Tallapoosa Ford. Ford trucks have led America's truck sales. Come by today and get your best deal on America's best truck. We don't want all the business, just the opportunity to earn yours.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstore.llc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632. In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama is adding tailgate specials just for you. Hot wings, mile wings. You can buy 1 or 200. Get with Larry and the crew at 256-354-7705. Now, they're still going to have that delicious catfish that they're known for, sweet tea, which they're known for, and everything else. If you've never eaten at Red's Catfish Cabin, I want you to go today. That's in Crackford, Alabama.
Southern Pipe and Supplies, serving Clay, Tallapoosa, and surrounding counties for decades. Not just a great store for plumbing supplies and service, but a showroom and salespeople to help you with your decisions on brand names like Delta faucets and customized shower systems. Make sure you pick up your heavy-duty and well-insulated K2 coolers. Southern Pipe and Supplies, located on Dadeville Road in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4235.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Welcome back. Cabinets Direct halftime report. Tommy Wood along with David Burkhalter. You see the Vols warming up there as we are getting prepared for second half action. And, you know, there were times where you felt like the Vols were going to take this one and just run away with it. But Shelby County continued to battle back, and this is going to be a 4-quarter ball game. At least at this point, it looks that way.
Yeah, Tommy, we're in for a dogfight tonight. That Shelby County offense could have just laid down, and because they hadn't really stopped us all night, except with the exception of the one safety there, and that was due to a penalty and probably just a bad mistake by Ben not throwing it away. But they haven't been able to stop us all night. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stop them there late, and the scoreboard is an indicator of that. So we got to do a better job this half of stepping up and making sure tackles, because here's the thing. The longer we let them stay in this ball game, the more likely they are to come back and go ahead and pull this one out. So let's go ahead and we need to get a good stop here on defense and get the ball back in Ben Street's hands and let him put it in the end zone for us.
They really are a ball control offense, so you really want to try to take advantage of every scoring opportunity, because you may not get that many possessions here in this second half. So they have to be good possessions for this Vol offense, and we're going to get the football first, open it up. Love to go down and get some points here to open up the second half. When we come back, it's time for the Southern Union kickoff. We'll get second half action underway. You're watching Vols football on WAXC TV.
Service, selection, quality, and value is hard to find all in one package, but the all-new JD's Tire and Lube Center at the Old Foshis location in Alex City delivers. Get full service at the pump with JD's no ethanol fuel and diesel fuel. JD's Tire and Lube offers any brand of tire you can name with professional installation and fast turnaround. JD's does all your vehicle maintenance work, and you can always expect great service on all we do at a price that delivers value. JD's Tire and Lube in Alex City is the total package for all your vehicle needs. How do I know if my baby sees well? What should my preschooler be able to see? How quickly can a child's vision change? How old is old enough for contact lenses? What is macular degeneration? Is it inherited? How does diabetes cause blindness? If you've got questions, we've got answers. See Dr. James Poole and Dr. Ernest Champion at Family Eye Care, 329-8400. Check yearly, see clearly.
Lineville Health and Rehab in Lineville, Alabama has a staff and has had a staff of caring folks for years. If it has come that time in life for that person in your family to look at the possibility of going into a health and rehab facility, you have a choice. You have a choice to choose, and the fine folks at Lineville Health and Rehab would like to take this time to invite you by to meet them and them you. Caring folks that care for you and your family. You have a choice. The number to call is 256-396-2104.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Scooter's Grill in Hagneville is serving up some good old-fashioned cooking. Scooter's Grill has a hot buffet with meats and all your favorite home-cooked sides every Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 1 and 5 to 7. Steak specials are every Friday and Saturday with a ribeye, salad bar, baked potatoes for only $16.99. Of course, all your southern flavors like your pork chops, hamburger steaks, catfish, and much more, including the famous Scooter's Burger with Scooter's Secret Sauce. So load up the family, get to Scooter's Grill for the best food at affordable prices in Hagneville. Good food, good friends, good times.
Over the years, S&S Tire has grown into the Lake Martin area's largest volume tire dealer. S&S Tire offers the industry's best brand names: Michelin, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Firestone, and much, much more. The tire pros at S&S offer professional installation and the region's best price. In addition to your tire needs, S&S offers full automotive mechanical work for all your vehicle maintenance and repair needs with the area's most experienced staff. Visit either of our 2 locations on Cherokee Road in Alex City or at South Street in Dadeville. At S&S Tire, we're installing peace of mind for every customer we serve. Every job, every day.
Third quarter action on the way here. Time for another Southern Union kickoff. The high pooch kick again. Fair catch called for and made at about the 37-yard line. So I believe that was discussed at the break. JT Burns pulls it in.
And I noticed on the sidelines over here, JT Burns and Flanord there were discussing the fair catch. And I was wondering before they put them in if they would put them in there at that position, and they did. And that was resulted in some really good field position for the Volunteers. I don't think they'll do that again. Maybe kick it off deep, but great play by JT Burns there.
Jared Boswell at center for the Vols, 5'8", 230, a junior. The tackles are checked to the guards. Adam Milam, 5'10", 200, a senior. Neil Anderson, 5'10", 195, a senior. The guards, tackles rather, Adam Brown and Garrett Yates. Also Trent Freeman has been in there. This time it's Ben Street, gets a little gap, comes to the near side, good bounces move. It out, breaks a tackle, runs through a defender, and he's got a gain of about 15 yards on first down. Ben Street down to the Shelby County 47.
Zone read there, Tommy made a great read of keeping it that time. Could have gave it to Peoples, probably would have picked up a couple yards, but he made a great read, kept it himself. Found a seam here on this right side of the offensive line. Boy, they have done an outstanding job tonight. Neil Anderson and Adam Brown, along with the center, Jared Boswell, of clearing that line and making a good hole. Good pickup and good read by Ben Street that time.
2 split outs either way. Street, shotgun with Heflin to his right. Street back to pass in the flats. The catch is going to be made. Cutting it up inside. Not a whole lot of running room there. Ball pops loose late. They'll say it was down. Minimal gain on that play, only a couple of yards.
I know what he's trying to do that time, reading the block, but you got to bounce that outside and try to pick up what you can. You know, you got to think about it like this, Tommy. On the outside, you got a corner maybe a safety, maybe an outside linebacker. In here, you got everybody else. Bounce it to the outside and pick up what you can.
Ran right into the traffic.
Yeah. I mean, you're running right back into the teeth of the defense there. Bounce it out. Good catch, though, and another great timing throw by Ben Street. You got to have the ball there right when they turn around, and that's what he's doing, putting it on the money.
Street, shotgun, takes it, gives it off up the middle. Big gain on first down. Up there is going to be Heflin.
Good run.
He's got a first down, and Moore takes it to the 30-yard line.
Like we said earlier, hard north and south runner, and it's exactly what he just did there. Good read by Ben Street again on the give that time. Picked up some good yardage. Great running by Heflin. He is a hard-nosed runner.
First down brought to you by General's Cafe, the best cooking in the country, downtown New Site. Check out their pies as well, by the way.
Good pies?
Good pies. First down and 10, about the 31. Two split outs go left, one to the right. That is DJ Ford. Two backs in the backfield with Street. Street takes it, goes to Peoples left side, needs a block, gets it, cuts it back in, breaks through a defender, and looks like he lost the ball. They scramble forward at the 20, and I believe Shelby County has recovered it.
There's an injury on the field too, but I really like that formation because you have Heflin out there as a lead blocker, and unfortunately starting this drive off like we did last week with a turnover, and just can't have that. Having a good drive, but
that's the second time we've seen Peoples lay it on the turf, and first time gets away with it, second time it is recovered by Shelby County. So 10-17 left here in the third. Vols drive inside the 25-yard line to the 24, but cough it up. Now Shelby County, first down and 10.
Here's how you got to think about that if you're a volunteer defender right now. You got to think of that as a good punt. You're, you got pretty decent field position. They're on about the 21-yard line. Now what you got to do is play good technique like we know we can do. We've been doing it all year, but what we haven't been doing this game is being good, sound tacklers. We haven't tackled very well. Wrap up, hold on, rely on your friends to come and help you gang tackle. Just fill those holes hard, and when you're in the right position, like I said, you got to make the tackle.
You're seeing on the sideline here kind of a neat thing. Peoples came off kind of dejected after that fumble. Saw a group of teammates coming up and picking him up. That's what you want to see. Try to rebound from that.
Every successful team.
Yeah, you're a young running back, and that's just something we've harped on a little bit earlier in the year. He's prone to carry that thing out loose, and you just can't do that. You got to play it up, hold it up high and tight, and when you get in traffic, use two arms to secure the football. You've already picked up the first down. I know you're trying to make something a little special, a little extra happen, but securing that football is a little more important than picking up that 1 or 2 extra yardage there.
First down and 10, Shelby County will start at their own. They'll mark it at the 26-yard line.
They're going to try to run this football, pound it down our throats, and run this clock out so we can't get the ball back as fast as we'd like to.
Motion man far side. Blythe gives it off. Bouncing off the first defender, almost scooting out of there is going to be Kevontae Mayfield.
Once again, our linebackers there to make the play, just got to wrap up, man. And I know Clay Tucky's there. He's in position. He hits hard. Got that hurt hand, got a cast on it. It's hard to wrap up and hold on, I know, but you got to, man.
Got to find a way to get Mayfield on the ground.
And he's a pretty good running back.
He is. He has shown a lot here tonight. Second down, we'll say 4 yards to go. Shelby County. Double wing set back behind Blythe. Steps back.
Here's the throw.
Looking to throw down the middle of the field. Got his man wide open, and the catch is made.
Here's what happened, Tommy. Here's the problem with that. DJ Ford's got to be there to make that play. He's got to be able to roll across and make that play. What's happening with him right now is he's so caught up in the run because he's had to make so many tackles on the run that he got caught up thinking on that little play action fake there, thinking it was a run, bit up on that, and wasn't back to make that play. You saw him recover good because they had him burnt deep there, but showed his speed, recovered, made a tackle, and almost deflected that ball. But you can't, as a safety, man, you're the deep guy. You can't come up and make every tackle on the run in the backfield. You got to rely on the other defenders to do that. Stay deep, play your technique, play your position.
Hurry into the line, Shelby County. Blythe gives it off, cuts it back inside. Gain inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line, maybe the 27.
You know, and then you see DJ Ford come up and lay a lick on him there at the end. That's what you got to do at safety. Once you know that it's a run, once it crosses the line of scrimmage, that's when you come flying up and knock somebody's head off. Good pop there at the end of the play, but, man, those big plays, they will hurt you.
Again, as we said, Shelby County's offense kind of lulls you to sleep.
Yeah.
And then they, again, showed a good arm there by Blythe to throw it deep because everybody's having to come up to support the run. Handoff right side, breaks a tackle, breaks another, a third, got his first down. John Slaughter.
Clay Tuck, Blair Lacey missing tackles that time, gets into the secondary and picks up a first down. I mean, it's just that's what's eating us up right now. That's what's messing us up is we just haven't been great tacklers tonight. You know, you can live with a big play. It's going to happen every once in a while. You're going to get beat deep every once in a while. It's these little short 5-6 yard runs that are beating us right now. We're not making good tackles when we have the opportunity to in the backfield, and that's what's getting us the ball driven on us. It's not the big plays that are just killing us.
First down and 10. Shelby County on the drive. Handoff right side. Trap down in the backfield. That time Clay Tuck gets in there and brings Slaughter down.
You saw in that time he wrapped up with that one good arm and made a good tackle there. He's getting in the backfield. I mean, this is what you can say about Clay. He's not oversized. He's going to play good technique. He's going to be hard-nosed, and he's going to hit. But you just got to wrap up and make a good tackle. That time he did.
Second down after falling forward for a couple of yards. It's 2nd and 8.
I think once he gets that cast off, he'll be in a lot better opportunity, a lot better position to make a good play.
Blythe under center. Motion man, 2 people in motion. Didn't get the call there. Fall forward. Did they not call? Evidently, I didn't see the yellow penalty there, so he'll fall forward.
Mayfield on the carry.
And falls forward, 3rd down, and we'll say about 4 to go.
Yeah, they're in 4-down territory as well. We got to get some penetration there on the front, and we got to get some penetration on the front and make a play in the backfield. Right now, our defensive line, they're getting blocked. We're relying on these linebackers to come flying up and make a tackle. Let's shuck those blocks and give them a little help there.
Big 3rd down here. We'll say about 4.5 to 5.
They're bringing on I think maybe the
Blair Lacey back on.
Yeah, and they're taking out Jacob Lett there, trying to get a little more size. Blair's just a little bit bigger.
At the line, 3rd down, a short 5. Clock under 7 minutes left in the 3rd. Motion man far side. Blythe gives it off right side. Hits a pile, drives, and good stop by the D.
That was a great play there. You saw
Dark lead the
Malik
charges.
Dark, punching through there and making him bounce it outside right into the open arms of the outside linebacker and the middle linebacker there. Did a good job of taking on the block that time, freeing himself up to make a tackle. Now, here's a big play, Tommy. Remember, they're a 4-down team once they get inside about the 30.
They're going to go for it here. They're going to talk about it first, though. Timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Timeout, Wildcats.
Wildcats with a big pass play. Gets them down deep.
It's like I said, though, Tommy. That gets them in our side of the field. And last week we played on this the bad side all night. We need to get the field position in our advantage. And right now, the big play, it hurts. But what's really killing us right now is that we're missing tackles when we have an opportunity to bring them down in the backfield. And you just can't have that.
If you're just joining us, Central Vols got on the board first. 11-yard touchdown pass from Ben Street to Cameron Peoples with 5:55 left in the first period. Extra point by Harry made it 7-0. Then lightning strikes in the form of a safety as Shelby County sacks Ben Street in the end zone with 1:49 left in the first. The score was 7-2. Central then comes back. A 13-yard touchdown run for Marcus Heflin made it 14-2. But Shelby County answers with 2:36 left in the first half. A 1-yard touchdown run for Mayfield. Extra point made it 14-9. That is where we stand right now with your First State Bank score. But Shelby County using their first time out of the second half to talk about this 4th down and about 4-yard play.
Shelby County's best defense this game has been their offense. They've kept the ball out of our hands, ate up a lot of clock, and we need a big stop right here to give Ben Street some good field position to work with.
Blythe takes it, hands it off, hit in the backfield, no sir. Jacob Lett
hits
him at about the 10. He moves it to the 9, but he will be shy of the first down.
Jacob Lett, I can't tell you enough about the technique that he plays at that outside linebacker position. He does a great job of being in the right spot, and that's 90% of the battle on defense. Having the right attitude and being in the right spot, and that's exactly what he does. Great play there by Lett, and you know what I like the most about it, Tommy? A good, sure tackle. Wrap those legs up and bring him down.
Big stop by the Vols.
And it gives Ben Street some breathing room. We don't want to be backed up against the goal line.
If the Vols can get that offense going again. Couple of split outs either way. Street takes the snap, hands it off. Nothing there. Tried to go to Heflin. No push by the offensive line. It's going to bring up second and about 9.
I can live with that, though, Tommy. It's just another one of those zone reads. Probably not the best surge from the offensive line that time, but let's, open the playing field up a little bit more. You're on the 10-yard line. Try to get a little more breathing room and then throw those little short passes. Remember, those short passes have been there all night. I don't think we have had an incompletion on those yet.
Second down and about 9. Ben hasn't had many incompletions all night. Got 2 receivers to either side. Street takes it, steps straight back, throws it in the flats, low. Didn't get it out there.
Yeah.
JT Burns open, pass a little shy.
Yeah, we had a couple of open receivers on that one, but he picked the right one, JT, out here on the outside. Just really, I think we may have jinxed him again because that's the first really bad throw that he's had tonight. That was a little low. Got to get that one out there. It's a timing route. It's you have DJ running them off here, ran the corner off. They're scared of his deep threat. It opens up JT wide open out here. You just got to make the pass. And sometimes those wide open passes are the hardest ones to complete.
Big play right here on 3rd down and 9. Street, shotgun look. Takes the snap, gives it off. Not a whole lot there for Heflin. And the Vols can't get anything going offensively. Got to punt the football away.
And this, I believe, is the first time we're going to see JT Burns line up to punt the ball tonight. Remember, he's a very good punter. Had some really good punts earlier in the year. Now we need one right here to sort of switch the field and put us back in their territory.
Heat timeout with 5:12 remaining in the 3rd. We'll take the break. It's brought to you by Dairy Delight. Find out what everybody's talking about just off the Ashland Square at Dairy Delight. 14-9, Volunteers lead. Back after this timeout. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
Cabinet's Feed and Farm Supply on the corner of Highway 280 and Quarry Road in Sylacauga is Central Alabama's complete feed and farm supply headquarters with full feed lines for horses, cattle, and pets from Purina, Nutrina, and Pennington. And if you're gearing up for hunting season, make sure to get all your clover and deer mixes. Need more space or own your own hunting club? Find full lines of Cotton State buildings at Cabinets and free delivery for 50 miles and relaxed financing. Get all your land, farm, and feed needs from Cabinets Feed and Farm on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Want a personal car buying experience? Come by Kia of Auburn and see us. We will find you the exact vehicle that you're looking for. Want leather seats or sunroof? You got it. Red, black, or white. The choice is all up to you. We will find you the car of your dreams. You can own a 2015 Kia Sportage LX for $25,183, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today at 1687 South College Street or shop online at kiaofauburn.com. War Eagle.
General's Cafe in Newside is the area's #1 place for great food with great people. General's Cafe has only the best home-cooked food served hot and fresh and is sure to feed your appetite. General's has everything from the delicious fish plate to big juicy steaks. Come in every day for lunch and get the daily special, which will fill your belly and save you money. When you're looking for a good meal in a family-friendly atmosphere, then make the short drive out to General's Cafe on Highway 22 East in Newside.
5:12 remaining in the third. Punt formation. JT Burns in the Volunteer end zone. Going to try to punt it out of there. Good snap back there to him. Gets it out. Good punt by Burns. They tell him to get away from it.
Good roll.
They do, and gets a Volunteer roll inside at about the 47-yard line. First down and 10.
Good punt, JT Burns. He's been a sound punter all year. That's exactly what we needed out of him right there. Now, we need a good 3-and-out right here. You know, we've sort of switched. We're on this side of the 50, which is good. Now we need a 3-and-out, get Ben Street a little more breathing room, not on the 10-yard line, gives us more options with our offense. We need to step up here defensively and make something happen.
First down and 10. Here comes Shelby County. Split out, comes to the near side. When he splits this far out, looks like the handoff will be coming this way. And that is the call. Cuts it back up, finds a gap. Oh, my goodness. Almost sliding through there was Jamarius Mayfield.
Yeah, outside linebacker on this side did a great job. 31 there, I believe that's Heflin.
Yeah.
He did a great job of forcing it back in. Unfortunately, this right side defensive tackle got sealed off. The play side linebacker, middle linebacker did the same, and it opened up a seam for him. Got to be able to fill that hole and make that tackle there if you're a linebacker or defensive lineman. Good job by the outside linebacker bouncing it back in. They wanted to get us on the edge, but they had a seam there.
Second down and a couple. Again, the double wing set. Blythe sends his man in motion, gives it off right side. Hit the backfield, brought down.
Malik Dark.
Once again, Malik Dark from the nose tackle spot brings down Slaughter for a loss. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Good play, Malik Dark. You know, I thought maybe they had a slant on, but, you know, I think maybe instead of the slant, he just fought across the face. He's that quick. He made it in the backfield. And good defensive play there by Malik. That's what we needed from the defensive line there. And, you know, you got to give the defense credit. They had it look like they had it pretty much clogged up on that side that time. Good open field, or good tackle there by Malik as well. I'm gonna harp on that tackling, Tommy.
Very important here in the last quarter and a half of this ball game. 3rd down, about 5. Blythe back, throws it deep. Man down there,
yes,
battle
sir.
for it. Did he make the catch?
We made the interception.
The officials over to sort it out.
They're
going to say complete pass.
It looked like we had the pickoff that time. I thought we had an interception, but they gave him the pass, and, you know, you got to give them – they got a better view for it than we did. But it looked like they both came down with it, and dangerous throw there, but we had good coverage, just a good catch. Good catch.
Wildcats have been stopped on 4th down 3 times deep in Volunteer territory. On the drive here.
That bend, don't break philosophy there on defense. We got to have a strong back this time and make a stop.
Split out this far out. Look for that handoff coming this way.
Yeah, to the wing back.
Here comes Mayfield.
There
he gets the call. Cuts it back in, nothing.
You know, and I'm going to give it to Blair Lacey that time. He was playing outside linebacker this side, bounced it back inside, and that time Smith came through and made the tackle. That's exactly what you got to see. And even on this side, the defensive tackle did a good job of shucking his blocker, number 90 there, and making a good tackle. So pretty good defensive stop there from the Vols. That's what we got to see every time. We've been in position. We just haven't been able to make the tackle. That time we came up with it.
2nd down and 10. No gain on that play. Here come the Wildcats again. Motion man to the far side. They fake it, drop back. Blythe throwing it down there. Incomplete.
You know, it's a little waggle pass there. They fake the power handoff to the wing back and roll the tight end out on a little corner route. They better be glad DJ didn't come up with that one, or at least make a big hit. He went for the interception and missed it, but we had that one fairly good coverage. Not a bad play call, though. You know, I've been expecting that all night because they've been killing us on that little power run to the wing back. And fortunately, DJ in that side corner, who's supposed to be reading the tight end in the wing there, did a good job of playing good coverage.
3rd and 10. Blythe hands it off, inside handoff. Gaining inside the 20-yard line, takes it inside the 15 to the 14. Be shy of the first down, but that's Slaughter. Right up the gut.
Yeah.
Gets a good push there.
They fake the outside handoff to the wing around and come back inside on us and pick up pretty good yardage there. Now, we've held them on 4th down the last couple of times. Let's do it again right here inside 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter. This is a big stop for us.
Big 4th down play again. Vols defense has stepped up big every time. See if they can hold them out once again. Vols players asking for some noise in Shelby County. So let's call timeout and think about it. 14-9 our score. 5-point lead for the Vols.
You know, last 2 games, this one and the last one, we've just gotten beat inside. We've gotten beat inside the tackle box, and that's what they did just then, picking up about 6 yards. And it's not that we're not in good position. It's not that we're necessarily getting blocked every play. We're just missing a couple of tackles. That time, we were in good position. Just the running back made a good play, picked up some yardage. Now, what's important right here is bouncing back from that negative play of making a big one, making a big stop right here. We've done it the last couple of possessions. Let's do it again right here. And I'm going to put it on the shoulders of Clay Tuck and Tyler Smith right here. Coming up at the linebacker position and making a play. You're the heart of the defense. You're the leader of the defense at middle linebacker. Step up. You're both seniors. Time to make a play right here, linebackers.
Malik Dark going to be in there at nose guard, and it's almost Malik Dark time.
Yeah.
So he has made some great plays here tonight.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the defensive coaching staff for the Vols slant him to the wide side of the field.
Right.
Use that speed and that quickness. He has an advantage there of probably being quicker than the center. I say slant him and hope you pick the right side.
Slant him whichever the motion man goes. That's where you know your linebackers will talk.
Yeah, you know when they line up there with this wide, and they're not going to do it this time, but you know that they're going to the wide side of the field usually when they line that receiver up wide. So
4th down. Motion man comes this way. They hand it off up the middle. Hit.
We got him.
No, sir. He did not get that. Great play up the middle.
Yeah, we put it on the linebackers' backs, and they answered that time.
Dark gets the first hit. Finishing him off is going to be Tyler Smith. And also Blair Lacey finishes him off as well.
Blair Lacey's come up with some good defensive stops when we needed him to tonight.
He's had a great game. And again, a guy we really didn't talk about the first 2 weeks. And I tell you what, the way he's played tonight, we'll talk about him the next 8.
Yeah, you sure will. And you know, sometimes you never know when it's your day or when it's your night to step up and be a defensive leader, and tonight it's been his. Now we need to take the ball, drive it down the field, work some of this clock off, because here's the thing, Tommy. They don't really have the offense a scheme, Shelby County doesn't, to play
hurry
up offensive type of deal there.
Street in the backfield, leaves it on the right side, needing a block, gets a little bit of a block, cuts it back inside. Good gain on 1st down, out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. That is Marcus Heflin. Good carry.
Here's the deal on that play, Tommy. J.T. Burns had a good block out here on the outside. They got some pressure that forced him to bounce it back inside, but if that hadn't happened, we could have bounced that one outside, read JT's block, and picked up a couple of extra yardage. But overall, a really good play there, and that's what you want to see right here. Drive the ball down the field, eat up some clock.
2nd down, about 1.5 yards. 2 split outs to the near side. 2 will go to the far side. Street takes the snap, throws it on the outside. Catch is made by Flanord. Flanord lowers a shoulder and is close to 1st down yardage.
Good throw, good catch. You know, close to the 1st down, but you got to give props to that corner there for Shelby County.
Yeah.
They did a good job of coming up and making that open field tackle. Enough for the 1st down. Flanord picked up the 1st down yardage. Very intelligent play there by him to know where the 1st down was and make sure that you get past those sticks.
Another General's Cafe 1st down. as the game clock will roll under 38 seconds.
We'll have to call one more. And, you know, when you're running this kind of spread offense, the first down is very important to set the pace and momentum of this kind of offense.
Street, shotgun look. We'll take it and leave it. Here comes Cameron Peoples. Cuts it back inside, falls forward, gains. It looks like they're about the 27-yard line, gain of about 4.
I believe that's going to be the quarter, but Cameron there, good job of finding that little open field. He's very shifty and keeps his head and shoulders squared up so that he can make a little extra yardage after contact.
That will be the final play of the third. We will head to the fourth. Volunteers holding on to a 5-point lead, 14-9 over Shelby County. We'll be back for fourth quarter action. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstore.llc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
Remember when riding a motorcycle meant thinking different? It still does. Star Motorcycles. We build it. You make it your own. Make a Star your own now.
Visit Yamaha of Sylacauga on Highway 280, 256-245-2255, or online, yamahaofsylacauga.com.
Purchasing a new home is easier than you think, and America's Home Place can show you the way. For over 41 years, we've built thousands of homes for people just like you. We guide you through the entire process, from purchasing a lot, finding financial options, to putting the finishing touches on your beautiful new house. Come tour our showroom and see over 100 customizable floor plans. Visit us online at americashomeplace.com/TV for a free floor plan book. America's Home Place. We make building easy.
Service, selection, quality, and value is hard to find all in one package, but the all-new JD's Tire and Lube Center at the old Foshis location in Alex City delivers. Get full service at the pump with JD's no ethanol fuel and diesel fuel. JD's Tire and Lube offers any brand of tire you can name with professional installation and fast turnaround. JD's does all your vehicle maintenance work, and you can always expect great service on all we do at a price that delivers value. JD's Tire and Lube in Alex City is the total package for all your vehicle needs.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway. We'll take you wherever you go. Take you wherever you go.
Visit any of these area Marathon Station locations.
Want a personal car buying experience? Come by Kia of Auburn and see us. We will find you the exact vehicle that you're looking for. Want leather seats or sunroof? You got it. Red, black, or white. The choice is all up to you. We will find you the car of your dreams. You can own a 2015 Kia Sportage LX for $25,183, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today at 1687 South College Street or shop online at kiaofauburn.com. War Eagle.
Scooter's Grill in Hagneville is serving up some good old-fashioned cooking. Scooter's Grill has a hot buffet with meats and all your favorite home-cooked sides every Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 1 and 5 to 7. Steak specials are every Friday and Saturday with a ribeye, salad bar, baked potatoes for only $16.99. Of course, all your southern flavors like your pork chops, hamburger steaks, catfish, and much more, including the famous Scooter's Burger with Scooter's Secret Sauce. So load up the family, get to Scooter's Grill for the best food at affordable prices in Hagneville. Good food, good friends, good times.
Second down and 6 for the Volunteers. Wishbone set, back behind Street. He'll pitch it back to Peoples. Peoples goes right side, and not a whole lot there. A gain of about 3.
Yeah, he ran into his own man, the pulling guard there. I believe that was Adam Milam, pulling there. And when you're playing that guard and you're pulling, you got to get out there and get to blocking somebody, because you know that back is coming.
Such penetration out there on the corner as well. And
you can't have penetration on a play call like that.
If you have to cut it up that quick,
yeah,
that doesn't bode well. 3rd and 5.
And it really messes up the pulling guard there with the penetration.
I think it's Davin Flanord time. Street back, throws it way too high. That is incomplete.
You notice that time, Tommy, they ran the same little timing route. They had 2 men out here on the hitch. What we're doing is we're running a slant, trying to get them, a deep slant, trying to get them to go with that slant there. And if he'd put the ball right on the money, we might would have had a chance, but not a good throw that time from Ben.
JT Burns to punt the football away. Shelby County with a stop there, 11:30 remaining.
Need a good punt from JT again.
Good snap back there to him. Gets
good
it out of there.
Punt. Wow.
Nice booming punt. Gonna hit and roll. They will let it roll dead inside the 30. Volunteer roll to about the 27-yard line. Very effective punt once again for JT Burns.
You know, JT's not the biggest player on the field, but he is a great high school punter. I mean, punter's a position that often don't get enough credit. But when you're able to flip the field like JT just did, it says the world, you know, because now instead of having to drive, 50, 45 yards, they're going to have to drive it over 70 to score on us, and hopefully we'll be able to stop them like we have last couple of drives.
Shelby County 1st down and 10 at their own, we'll call it the 28-yard line.
That's a good defensive stand for Shelby County.
It really was.
Give them a little credit there.
Motion man goes far side, handed off fullback. Ball's loose. Looked like it popped loose, but he did hang on. Looked momentarily like he had lost it. Casey Jones on the stop there.
No, that's a good play there by the defense. Casey Jones and the linebackers. That's what you want to see. Defensive linemen and linebackers making tackles. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Loss of about a half yard. 2nd down and about 11. Clock rolling, 10:45 left here. Week 3, high school football action. Tommy Wood along with David Burkhalter. New fullback in the ball game. We'll check that in a moment. Here comes Blythe rolling out, got pressure, throws it, and the catch is made. 40-yard line, breaks a tackle across the 45 to the 47.
And that's why you saw a new fullback, because that's who just caught that pass there. 24, they ran another waggle pass. It's where you have your tight end run a deep or a corner or a flag, whatever you want to call it, and the fullback came out in the flats. You run the corner off. What's got to happen there is your outside linebacker and your inside linebacker have to be able to pick that up. Sit back in the curl zone, sit back in the flats, and know that that's coming. A little play action, we bid on it. Not a bad play call there, and that's why you saw the other fullback. That's probably their receiving fullback. Probably got a little better hands there, but good play call, good play.
Trenton Sullivan with the catch, only a sophomore. Sets Shelby County up 1st down and 10. Handoff comes to the near side.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot there. Good defensive play.
That was a great play by Smith there. Filled the hole and made the tackle. Great play. And a good play. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Good play by the outside linebacker. I believe it was Lett. When they're running those little speed sweeps to the wing or a little power there, you can't let it bounce outside. It's very tempting to just fight back in and try to make a tackle inside, and that's how you get reached. Keep your outside free, make them bounce it back inside, and rely on those inside linebackers. That time, Smith did a great job of finding the open gap and making a good tackle.
Big stop on 1st down. See if it'll carry forward as Blythe hands it off in the backfield. No, Dawson Taylor with a stop.
Great play there by Dawson Taylor. I believe they had a slant on that time, and Dawson came up virtually untouched, made a great tackle there in the backfield. That's what you got to have there. That's a momentum stopper. Now, 3rd and long, they're not a great passing team, but they've had some success here recently with some of these short hitches, maybe a flag or a waggle pass, and you can expect to pass this time. Got to be ready for it.
3rd and about 13. 8:50 remaining in the ball game. Big play.
Here's the thing, Tommy. 10's not the most athletic quarterback we faced this year, but he's got a good arm. Get some pressure on him. Malik Dark is what I want to see right now.
Got a timeout. Looks like Shelby County call a timeout.
I believe that's their last one for the half.
as that will be their last timeout here in the ball game with 8:35 remaining. How big could that be down the stretch?
You know, Tommy, we've talked about it. They're not a come-from-behind, hurry-up offense type team, and they can come back to bite them. Now, you know, if it works here, they run out a lot of play clock, they get this first down, you know, we may be at the disadvantage, and they won't need those timeouts. So let's see. We need a big stop here from the Volunteers, but you got to think, you know, I think they're in 4-down territory right now.
That's going to be the question. I think this play will determine whether they go for it on fourth. If they get 5 or 6 yards, they are likely to go for it here.
And you know, I think that's probably what the coach is telling them right now. Hey, you know, we ain't got to get it all in this possession right here in this play. Pick up 6 yards. Let's make it, you know, 4th and 4. Pick up 7, make it 4th and 3. They've had success running the ball up the middle, not on this drive, but in the game they have. So let's pick up. I'd tell if I'm Shelby County, let's pick up 6 or 7 yards right here on a little out, or you know, maybe a hitch or a comeback, and we'll take our chances on 4th down.
Split out goes to the far side. You see him there, guarded by Davin Flanord. Big play here with 8:35 remaining. Split out to the near side as well. Blythe takes it, steps back, looking in the flats. Got his man, didn't hold on.
And that's what they called, Tom, and they wanted a little short comeback right here. It was about an 8-yard pass route. That would have left it 4th and 2. Good play by the defense to come up and knock that ball free. That was number 25.
J.D. Morgan.
J.D. Morgan, good play there.
As he bops, just comes in and just really blows it up.
Yeah. You know, they were playing tight man that time, not necessarily press man, but tight man, and he made a really good defensive play coming back after the comeback and knocking the ball free.
Blythe in punt formation here on 4th down at about 13. 8.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. You got Jennings back deep. They got, thought I heard a whistle. I guess we did not. Jennings with the catch. Well, down at about the 24-yard line. Seemed like a whistle, but
I thought I heard one too.
I'm looking, and the officials, evidently it was not them. Fair catch called for at 24-yard line. Let's see if this Vols offense can grind out some first downs and try to eat some clock here.
Yeah, Tommy, that's what we got to have this time. We can't have a 3 and out, and we definitely, knock on wood, can't have a turnover, because we need to eat up the clock and force them to have to go to that hurry-up offense and try to throw the ball on us. So let's pick up a couple of first downs and eat some clock. They don't have timeouts.
Street takes it. Quarterback keeper right side. Hit at the line, carrying the defenders forward. Continues to try to struggle forward across the 30-yard line. Good run for 6 yards.
Good run there. Keep those feet churning. Pick up about 5 yards. We can live with that because guess what? Clock's running. They have no timeouts.
2nd down and about 5. As they'll mark the knee down back at the 29-yard line. 2nd down for the Vols. Ford, Burns go to the far side. Flanord to the near side. Street takes it. Goes to Heflin, trying to get to the outside. He's hit, spins. Not a whole lot there. Falls forward across the 30, but it's going to bring up 3rd down, and we're going to say still about 3 to 4. Big play right here.
Yeah, big play right here, Tommy, and we really need to pick up this first down. I know the clock's running, or it should be running, but good penetration that time on the left side. They strung it out. We're able to make a good tackle, but I can live with that play solely because you're ahead late in the fourth quarter. You're trying to run the clock out. Need to pick up the first down here.
Ball's going to have to hurry. Play clock down to 6. Street takes the shotgun snap, steps back, looks, throws it. Got Flanord too high.
Not a great throw, but a catchable ball, and that's really the first time this year that we've seen a ball hit Flanord in the hands and he not come up with it.
That was on the very fingertips. I don't know. I think Street knows he's got to bring that one down. He's got his man open.
That wasn't a great throw. And, you know, the last 3 passes we've seen Ben throw haven't been great. Flanord, though, the way he's caught the ball this year, you got to sort of – that's a hard catch to make.
J.T. Burns to punt the football away.
Important punt here. Need to get some good field position.
Good snap back there to Burns. Oh, almost a hand on it, but he gets a great punt away. It's going to hit and roll again. It's fielded.
Oh, make a tackle.
Goes to the other side. It's going to be Carter. Breaks one tackle. And then he's going to be tracked down at the 35-yard line.
Popcorn had a chance to really light him up on that play, and he just missed, man. And that could have been a big play for us there on special teams. Great punt by JT. He gets some hang time on it, gives our cover team a time to get down there. Just got to make a big hit right there.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats, 6:50 remaining. We said it was shaping up to be a 4-quarter game, and that's what we've got right now.
Definitely has been. Now we need a 3 and out. We need four. I think they're going to play 4 downs here this late in the ball game. We need 4 good stops right here.
Here come the Wildcats. Split out to the near side. Motion man. And handoff goes to fullback. Good pressure by Dawson Taylor as he hit Blythe just as soon as he handed the football off.
Yeah, it was a good play there by Dawson Taylor. You got to be careful getting up the field like that. If they decide to pull a guard and kick you out, that's going to leave a big space. But a good play there, and they gave it on the read that time, and we did a good job of our linebackers filling that hole and making a good play. And the clock will run.
Second down and 8. Split out comes to the near side. Blythe back to pass. A little pressure down the middle, throws it deep down there, and it's incomplete. Ford tried to run under it. He was the closest one to it. It's incomplete, brings up a 3rd down and 8, and the clock stops with 6:05 remaining.
Yeah, you throw that ball up for grabs with DJ Ford back there, you're taking your life into your own hands.
Hung up there almost long enough for.
Yeah, he's got some speed, I'm telling you, and he's throwing it deep on DJ's not an advisable thing to do, but 6 minutes left, you down, you got to do something.
3rd down and about 8. Big play for the Vol defense. Stay in with that double wing set. Motion man goes far side. They hand it to him, goes outside. Defense is there. Jacob Lett's got him. They ride him out of bounds.
Jacob Lett, number 21 out there, the corner.
Zachary, yeah.
Yeah, Zach. He made a good play coming up as well. They got out of bounds, though, so that'll stop the clock. We'll see. I think they're going to go for it here.
Going to be 4th down. We'll call it about 6. Actually, they're saying about 8. That sounds more like it.
Official timeout for heat break.
Heat break. We'll take the heat break as well. We are under 6 minutes left in the ball game. We'll take this timeout. Vols lead 14-9. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
How do I know if my baby sees well? What should my preschooler be able to see? How quickly can a child's vision change? How old is old enough for contact lenses? What is macular degeneration? Is it inherited? How does diabetes cause blindness? If you've got questions, we've got answers. See Dr. James Poole and Dr. Ernest Champion at Family Eye Care, 329-8400. Check yearly, see clearly.
No matter where your day takes you, a water heater from Blossman means a reliable hot shower when you need it.
Here's the deal. Standard tank propane water heaters for only $99. Free installation.
Over the years, S&S Tires has grown into the Lake Martin area's largest volume tire dealer. S&S Tire offers the industry's best brand names: Michelin, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Firestone, and much, much more. The tire pros at S&S offer professional installation and the region's best price. In addition to your tire needs, S&S offers full automotive mechanical work for all your vehicle maintenance and repair needs with the area's most experienced staff. Visit either of our 2 locations on Cherokee Road in Ellick City or at South Street in Dadeville. At S&S Tire, we're installing peace of mind for every customer we serve. Every job, every day.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban, with great specials on popular dishes such as the pollo asado and beef or chicken chimichangas. Choose from select dinner or lunch combinations, and you can buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
Big 4th down here. Here come the Wildcats. Going to go for it on 4th and about 8.
Coach Aaron's going to call a timeout here. They want to take a little. Want to talk about what they saw there when they lined up, and that's not a bad timeout. Clock's not running.
I think as you look over here, you had man-to-man coverage. Yeah. Marcus Carter at 6'1", 150, and he was being guarded by J.D. Morgan. Might want to bring a little height out here. Yeah. I think you may see Flanord go man-to-man on him.
Right. You want to put your best corner. If you're going to play man, isolated man like that especially, you want to put your big, fast, athletic corner on that guy. And that time we had a little bit of a mismatch. Not saying that he couldn't have handled it, but good call by Coach Aaron. Let's discuss what we saw here. That may have been already. They may have told him, hey, we're going to see what they line up in, and we'll come back and discuss it.
Central takes their first timeout here in the second half. 5:59 remaining in the ball game. Both teams coming in 1-1. This is the first region game for both teams.
Very important to start the region off.
Stay with the same look. You got Carter all alone over here with Morgan.
You got
on 4th down, and they look this way. Dump it off short. Catch is made.
Good. Now it's a first down.
It's looks like he got it by about a half yard.
Once again, Tommy, that's the fullback coming out of the backfield there. You got to have a linebacker with his head up and reading the play right. Outside linebacker and inside linebacker to be able to pick that fullback coming up from the backfield, and really he just came through untouched that time. We didn't even shuck him or nothing, and luckily DJ came flying up. I thought he was going to make the tackle inside the sticks, but they picked up the first down. That's a big play for Shelby County. Keeps the drive alive.
Moving it out to the 46.5-yard line. Here comes Shelby County trailing by 5.
You can't let a back come out of the backfield untouched like that.
Motion far side, handoff, nothing. Good play defensively as they will hold him right there.
Hey, we've done a good job of reading those plays there. When they send motion to the wide side of the field with one of those wings, it's either going to be a handoff to that wing or it's going to be an inside run from the fullback. And we've done a good job this last quarter of picking that up and making some good plays from our defensive line and linebackers.
Malik Dark led the way, but the linebackers filled the gaps. Now 2nd down and about 9. 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Split out to the near side. Motion man comes, hands it off fullback, close to midfield. Goes the sophomore fullback, Trenton Sullivan.
Good job that time by Clay Tuck to fill that hole and make the tackle. That's what you want to see there from a middle linebacker. Had a little help that time as well. Zachary came in with an assisted tackle. Defensive line flowed down the line well. That's a good defensive stop.
3rd down. Looks like about 6.5 to go. Big play, both sides right here. Shelby County to the line. 5-man front from the Vols. In the backfield, breaking is going to be Sullivan. He's got his first down.
You know what that was, Tommy? I said it earlier.
Blitz.
We missed a tackle on the blitz, but number 34 got a little too far up the field and got kicked out, left the seam there. And linebackers, like you said, they blitzed, didn't have anybody there to fill that hole. We got lucky there wasn't a bigger break on that play.
First down and 10 for Shelby County at the 42-yard line. We are down to 4 minutes left in the ball game. Vols offense waiting patiently on the side, but the defense has got to come up with a stop. Motion man, they'll hand it off, coming near side, cut it up, nothing there.
Good play, Jacob Lett. Good play, Jacob Lett. It's easy to get suckered up the field out there when nobody's blocking you. He stayed at home, bounced it back inside, and actually fought across the kick-out block there by the pulling guard and made a good tackle. Bounce it back in.
Casey Jones also on the stop.
That's right.
Second down and 10.
Bounce it back in as an outside linebacker and let those big guys like Casey Jones help you make a tackle. Good job, Jacob Lett.
Second down and 10. Shelby County at the line. Clock now with 3:16 remaining. Handed off up the middle, and that's going to be not a whole lot there. Dawson Taylor on the stop.
Dawson Taylor that time comes back and makes a big play, flows down the line, and made a good play there. The linebackers, Tyler Smith with him. That's a good defensive play by the Volunteers.
Dawson's had a good ball game out here tonight. He has done a great job getting in there and making some things happen. It is third down. Looks like about 8.5 to go.
Third and 8.
Got to get a push up there in the middle. Split out comes to the near side. That is Carter again. We're down to 2.5 minutes left. They may take a shot deep. Blythe is back, and he's looking deep. Got pressure. Malik Dark's got him. He throws it up for grabs into the cheap seats, but Malik Dark.
That's going to be intentional ground in there, Tommy. There was no receiver in sight, and they called it. Malik Dark with a great play there. They're going to call him for something there, a late hit or something in the backfield.
Yeah, it's going to be intentional ground, and that'll move it back.
I thought they were going to call something on Malik because he got up a little upset as well.
I think he's upset he just didn't get him on the ground first shot.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's had a great game here tonight.
He has. He's done a great job tonight getting penetration. And, and the thing was, that was a short drop by the quarterback.
It really was.
And Malik had him before he had time to even, cock the ball back. So good play by Malik Dark.
That's a loss of down,
Yes,
making it
is.
fourth down. This could be your ball game, folks.
Yeah, if we get the ball
2:17,
back-
we got to get a stop right here.
Right, if we get the ball back with pretty good field position right here, we're just going to run the clock out.
Got to realize it's fourth and a long way to go.
Yes, it is. Looks like we got our prevent package in, though.
Can't let anybody behind you here. Blythe steps back. Got pressure again. Throws it down the field. Caught by DJ Ford. Intercepted going the other way. Ford looking for a block. Gets one. Cuts it back. DJ Ford. He may
He's not
take
gonna
it.
catch
He gets a block there and turns it on. He will get caught by Blythe, and Blythe runs him down at the 10.
I think DJ tired out a little bit there at the end because you can't let Big Ten hawk you down. He's going to hear that one from his coaches and teammates. But great play. DJ Ford, I told you earlier, Tommy, you throw it deep on DJ, you're taking your life in your own hands. And, that doesn't really hurt us that he got hawked down there by the big quarterback, but because we're just going to run the clock out here, I think. But great play, DJ Ford. You knew it was coming, and they took the gamble throwing it on his side. And it paid off for the Volunteers.
Ford hauls it in, returns it down to about the 13-yard line with under 2 minutes left. And now the Vols can just protect the football and run this baby out. Street. Shotgun look. Takes it. Goes to Heflin. Heflin cuts it back. Good move by Marcus Heflin. He will carry the defense down to the 5. Good run by Marcus Heflin.
And the clock runs, Tommy. That's what you want right here. A touchdown seals the deal, but you can just run the clock out. They don't have any timeouts.
They will keep Street over here.
Yeah, we're going to stay in the huddle as long as we possibly can. And, just like you said, hold on to the football. Don't make any boneheaded penalties. And
no timeouts for Shelby County.
That's right. Let's take this one to the house and start the region series off with the win.
Big stop by that Volunteer defense. Bend but don't break.
That's right.
Street takes the snap. Right at a half second, gives it off to Marcus Heflin. Not a whole lot there. But he almost scampered out of that one. They'll give him forward progress down to about the 3.
Yeah, Marcus Heflin's a hard runner.
He
North
is.
and south, he's going to keep those legs churning. And the good thing about that is that it eats up the clock. If you don't go down right away, you know, the clock keeps running. Every little second counts right here. And I think you may see, one more play.
Stopping the clock to measure the gain, it looks like, to see if the Vols have the first down. As they look across the way.
And you see Chris Herron there talking to Ben Street here on the sideline, telling him, stay in the huddle. You got 25 seconds on the play clock. Let's break the huddle with 5 seconds left and just go up there, snap it, and hand the ball off. Let's take this one to the house.
Tell you what, Street, that last snap, was it about a half a second left on the play clock? Almost got to delay a game there. 3rd and 1. Clock is rolling down.
And that may have been what Coach Aaron was telling him, hey, it's good to eat the clock up, but let's not get a penalty that stops the clock as well.
They'll get up there. 5 seconds as they come to the line. Take the snap. He'll keep it right side. He's hit, spins, gonna dive. Did he get in there? Yes, he did. Ben Street into the end zone.
And that's just, that's just putting a nail in the coffin there, making sure that, even if they run this kickoff back, it's not going to be enough to win the ball game. So good run by Ben Street, and we'll take this region victory, and we'll be welcoming one of the better teams in the state into Volunteer Stadium next week.
Finishing strong here tonight. Vols defensively. Now the offense goes down and cashes it in. Harry's extra point is up. And
Bank
he
shot.
remains perfect on the year.
Yeah, Bank is open for business this Friday night. I wonder if he called that one before he kicked it.
21-9, your new First State Bank score. And the Vols are going to move to 1-0 in region play.
Next week, Tommy, is not a region game, so it is for some pride, though. You're playing one of the better teams in the state in Leeds. It is time to stop missing tackles. It's time to stop making these unnecessary penalties. You're going to get a holding from time to time, but it's the leg games, the offsides, and stuff like that you can't live with. You got to play mistake-free football next week against Leeds.
Important win for the Vols tonight. I tell you, they have really, Shelby County, that's a gritty team across the way.
Oh,
they coming out here, and they're going to run their offense, and you got to stop them. And I tell you, we talked about it in pregame, the defensive line and really the front 7 had to come up with some stops tonight, and they did. That's a huge win tonight.
They did, Tommy, and what I like to see is not just how we bounced back from the loss last week, but how we bounced back from a couple of drives tonight.
True.
It would have been, we've said it before, it would have been easy to just lay over. Start blaming each other for missing tackles and making bad plays, but we answered when we had to here at the end of the game and did a good job up front defensively.
Southern Union kickoff once again by Ben Street. Is back deep. Return man coming this way, looking for a gap. He's hit. Wow! Who is that? It is Popcorn. Zach Horn unloads and brings the wood. Big hit by Horn.
He missed the big hit on the punt earlier, but that one he made up for it on that one. Now they have 10 seconds left. Even if they score, it's not going to be enough. But still don't want to let that happen.
Kendrick Turman also teams up with Zach Horn to make that pop. 10 seconds on the clock for Shelby County. All prevent defense now.
That's right. You see
for the Vols.
DJ Ford's about, 25 yards deep almost. And they may throw it up again. He may get him, may tack on an extra interception for the stats.
Blythe under center. Could be the final play coming up. As he will take it, step back, throws it in the flats, and incomplete. Tipped at the line. I think Dawson Taylor got a hand on that one.
Yeah, once again, though, you see Malik Dark. Great penetration. His quarterback's had a tough time all night of just getting the ball away before Malik's on him. And good job that time from the nose guard, Malik Dark.
He has really made some plays here in this ball game tonight. 5 seconds on the clock. Vols again, the prevent look. Hands it off right side. That's going to be Mayfield trying to get out there. Going to be hit. Breaks the tackle and then driven down.
Hey,
he got through Flanord, but Ford said, "I'll go ahead and finish it up right here."
Yeah, and Flanord, they good pop there by the running back and Flanord. And Flanord didn't give up on the play, got a little help from DJ. But, good hard running from the back there, didn't want to quit on the game, and even though he knew it was over. And good job.
We'll take the timeout here. When we come back, it's the Tallapoosa Ford post-game show. Vols victorious here tonight, 21-9. We'll come back with the Tallapoosa Ford post-game show in just a moment. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
For over 30 years, Tallapoosa Ford has been your family-owned auto dealer for hot trucks and SUVs. Now they're raising the bar even higher. The Ford F-150 has been the best-selling truck in America for the last 38 years. And the hot new 15s are hitting the scene, and Tallapoosa Ford and Ford trucks are #1 for a reason. America's best truck, combined with our award-winning service department for the region's best warranty work and great maintenance and service.
Hello, this is Jeff with Tallapoosa Ford. Ford trucks have led America's truck sales. Come by today and get your best deal on America's best truck. We don't want all the business, just the opportunity to earn yours.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Cabinet's Feed and Farm Supply on the corner of Highway 280 and Quarry Road in Sylacauga is Central Alabama's complete feed and farm supply headquarters with full feed lines for horses, cattle, and pets from Purina, Nutrina, and Pennington. And if you're gearing up for hunting season, make sure to get all your clover and deer mixes. Need more space or own your own hunting club? Find full lines of Cotton State buildings at Cabinets and free delivery for 50 miles and relaxed financing. Get all your land, farm, and feed needs from Cabinets Feed and Farm on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
General's Cafe in Newside is the area's #1 place for great food with great people. General's Cafe has only the best home-cooked food served hot and fresh and is sure to feed your appetite. General's has everything from the delicious fish plate to big juicy steaks. Come in every day for lunch and get the daily special, which will fill your belly and save you money. When you're looking for a good meal in a family-friendly atmosphere, then make the short drive out to General's Cafe on Highway 22 East in Newside.
Remember when riding a motorcycle meant thinking different? It still does. Star Motorcycles. We build it. You make it your own. Make a Star your own now.
Visit Yamaha of Sylacauga on Highway 280, 256-245-2255, or online, yamahaofsylacauga.com.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban, with great specials on popular dishes such as the pollo asado and beef or chicken chimichangas. Choose from select dinner or lunch combinations, and you can buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
Back at Volunteer Stadium, Tallapoosa Ford post-game wrap-up. Tommy Wood along with David Burkhalter. Victorious night for the Central Volunteers, 21-9 your final score. The Vols moved to 2-1 on the year, 1-0 in region play, and I tell you, this was an all-around team win. You talk about the offense, they scored when they had to. Defensively, made the stops when they had to. And I tell you, this was just a huge win for this ball program.
It was, Tom. It's a great way to start region play. 1-0, hard-fought game on both sides. Got to give some credit to the to the Shelby County offense. They played a hard-fought game, and they drove the ball on us a couple of times, but our defense came up when it mattered. We stopped them a couple of times deep in our own territory on 4th down. And then there late in the game, we had some really good defensive play there from the Volunteers front 7, and came up when they needed to big.
Yeah, I think that's it. You talk about it, you see the sportsmanship out there as they're all meeting out there at the middle of the field. And I tell you, Shelby County earned a lot of respect in my eyes tonight, the way that they played. They are a gritty, tough team, and I think in this region they're going to have some wins. And I think that I may be wrong. I know we're only week 3, but I see a playoff team in white out there as well.
Yeah, I think so as well, Tommy. I think they're probably, they might be a 3rd or 4th seed from this region, but they play some really good football. They play hard-nosed, pound-it football, and that's the kind of football I like to see. Doesn't provide a lot of excitement all the time, but you got to do what you got to do to win, and they did that tonight. Fortunately for us, we were able to make a couple of more plays than they were, especially on those 4th down plays deep in our own territory, and we came out with a victory tonight.
Big win tonight for the Volunteers, 21-9. We will take this time out here on the Tallapoosa Ford postgame wrap-up. Come back and name our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game. It comes your way next. Here from Volunteer Stadium, this is Vols Football on WAXC TV.
Service, selection, quality, and value is hard to find all in one package, but the all-new JD's Tire and Lube Center at the Old Foshis location in Alex City delivers. Get full service at the pump with JD's no ethanol fuel and diesel fuel. JD's Tire and Lube offers any brand of tire you can name with professional installation and fast turnaround. JD's does all your vehicle maintenance work, and you can always expect great service on all we do at a price that delivers value. JD's Tire and Lube in Alex City is the total package for all your vehicle needs. General's Cafe in New Site is the area's #1 place for great food with great people. General's Cafe has only the best home-cooked food served hot and fresh and is sure to feed your appetite. General's has everything from the delicious fish plate to big juicy steaks. Come in every day for lunch and get the daily special, which will fill your belly and save you money. When you're looking for a good meal in a family-friendly atmosphere, then make the short drive out to General's Cafe on Highway 22 East in New Site.
Young's Drugstore has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drugstore, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drugstore offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drugstore now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstorellc.com. Young's Drugstore, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama is adding tailgate specials just for you. Hot wings, mile wings. You can buy 1 or 200. Get with Larry and the crew at 256-354-7705. Now, they're still going to have that delicious catfish that they're known for, sweet tea, which they're known for, and everything else. If you've never eaten at Red's Catfish Cabin, I want you to go today. That's in Crackford, Alabama.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better Banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better Banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better Banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Back at Volunteer Stadium, Tallapoosa Ford postgame wrap-up. Tallapoosa Ford, they don't want all the Ford business, just yours. Go by and see them there on Highway 280 in Alexander City. 21-9, the Volunteers win tonight over the Shelby County Wildcats. We talked about it being a tough ball game. Time to name our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game. And, David, you and I have talked, and I think the difference maker tonight, we talked about the front line had to step up, and one player in particular caught our eye.
Yeah, Malik Dark, the nose guard there for the Volunteers, did a great job late in the game, providing pressure when he needed to. They really didn't have an answer for Malik all night tonight. He used his quickness, and he didn't always get the sack, but he gave that pressure that the secondary needed to make the Shelby County quarterback maybe make a bad throw or a hurried throw. And so you got to give him the player of the game or player of the week, because he just did a great job providing pressure, and he actually made a couple of good tackles in the backfield on a couple of third third and shorts and fourth and shorts.
Yeah, we saw him get in the backfield time and time again, and really played well, got the penetration that they were missing last week and early in the ball game. Really did a great job tonight. So Malik Dark, our Young's Drugstore player of the game. Of course, Young's Drugstore, they've been in business for over 50 years. Go by and see them there, Highway 9 in Ashland. Next week, Leeds Green Wave coming here to town.
Yeah, Leeds Green Wave, what can you say, man? They're one of the better teams in the state, won the 4A state championship last year. We gave them a good game last year down in Leeds. This year they're coming up to Volunteer Stadium here, and, you know, all these mistakes that we've been making on the defensive side of the ball, the missed tackles, the penalties on the offensive side of the ball, even the bad passes that we've had, we can't do that next week. If we want to win this football game next week, we got to play mistake-free football because we're playing one of the better teams in the state.
To Daryl Marshall, of course, the quarterback already committed to Tennessee. Trey Nation has numerous SEC offers. We'll talk about them next week, and we'll see them here at Volunteer Stadium. Folks, if you've been waiting for an opportunity to come to Vol Stadium and check out the Vols, next week is the time to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun here next week.
We're going to need a big crowd and all the support we can get next week because a good team is coming to Clay County.
Let's meet them with a lot of enthusiasm here at Volunteer Stadium. Again, great night tonight. 21-9, the Vols win over Shelby County. That's your Tallapoosa Ford postgame wrap-up for David Burkhalter. I'm Tommy Wood saying so long. We'll see you next week right here at Volunteer Stadium.